bush. I got no motivation at all, and motivating period is late too. Father, why do you know about Monofanny's cycle? Never mind that. Perhaps this lack of motivation is due to a lack of hibernation. Lack of hibernation? Does that mean Monofanny's pregnant? Is that what we're trying to hint at? That Monotero got Monofanny pregnant? Oh, like, hold on. I'm trying to, like, wait, that's a thing? What? Wait, what? With Fanny? Or with the bathroom? Now I'm confused. Yeah, I haven't been sleeping well lately, so I haven't been able to hibernate. That's awful. What could it be causing that? Is it because you have a lot on your mind? Hmm? Is it because a graveyard shift pays a better hourly wage? Huh?
Really?
Is it because you don't want them to think you're just goofing around? Huh? Huh? Sweet Home Alabama. What would you want about? Oh, so Monotero, which is in the red, sounds like got Monofanny pregnant, which they're both brother and sister. So that's what Giant's getting at. Monotero got Monofanny pregnant, I would quit the game. Is it because you want to stay friends? Huh? Is it because you want to watch it in real time? I'm so confused about what's happening. Father? He's gone into hibernation. We should let him be. They're right. Night night. Oh yeah, he looks like he's solidly sleeping.
My head!
Monotero! We're stuck together!
I feel like I'm forgetting someone important to me, but I just can't.
And where did the relationship between them come from again? At the beginning of this chapter. It got really weird at the end of chapter 3. That's when they started hooking up, and then this is it's being resolved in this chapter. It started happening at the end of chapter 3 though. I saw that now his last stream of Danganronpa after Cork, yeah. They were starting to hook up in chapter 3, and now they're and then they kind of broke up, and then now this is the resolution of it in chapter 4.
My head hurts so much, I just can't remember.
I quit. Yeah, because they were loving on each other. One of the announcements, and I was like, oh, that's weird.
Have you forgotten? Maybe that's for the best. From this point forward, let's start a new life for ourselves. After all, our baby is excited to meet his daddy, you know?
And there we go. So she is pregnant. Speaking of.
Daddy? Wait, what? I'm gonna be a father?
Oh my god, I hate You're like, what am I watching?
Death flag. I'll be surprised if he doesn't die after that.
More importantly, let's continue the conversation where we left off.
We understand Mew plotted the murder, but we need to find out who killed her.
And in order to figure that out, we need to understand Mew's actions. So let's discuss her murder scheme step by step.
I know that's important, but hearing you lead the conversation really pisses me off.
Let's see. Mew manipulated the virtual world to use it as part of her murder plan.
Yes, we know that already. And clip.
Don't just ignore me and start anyway.
If she had succeeded, she would have gone past the wall between the chapel and mansion.
Yes.
And then wham! Murdered me on the roof with the hammer.
But
She
something
would
went
make
wrong.
the murder seem like it happened in the real world, and then pin it on Kaito.
As for Mew's alibi in the real world, she could say she was locked into the virtual world. And in the virtual world, she could say she was near the chapel the entire time.
I love how no one mentioned it at all. What? Oh, that their whole relationship? I think they're too focused on the murder at the moment. I think murder takes precedence here.
She'd make an excuse about how she couldn't reach the mansion because of the fallen bridge.
Whoops, my hand slipped.
She dropped the bridge on purpose so she could separate the chapel from the mansion. Then secretly passed through the wall she installed and took advantage of the loop. After, she headed to where we were supposed to meet him, the mansion's rooftop. Oh yeah, Kaito was probably logged out around that time too.
So who was on the rooftop with her?
That's when I saw Mew.
That's what we have to find out. Who was on the rooftop with her?
Problem is, because of her murder plans, we don't even know where she was killed.
Oh no. I just was thinking. So so the only one who could pass through that wall is Mew, right? Is no one going to talk about how everyone are siblings? Well, I guess I think murder is the main focus here. So the only ones who were on that side were Kato, Kukichi, Shirogane, Shoes, and Goomba. If Kukichi's telling the truth that he wasn't on the roof, and we know Shoes and Shirogane were next to each other, so they have alibis because they knew they were by each other. They were there for each other when the whole bang and everything happened. And Kato was logged out. The only person that leaves is Goomba. And I hope it's not true. I hope it's not true, but it's leaning towards Goomba because he's the only one that would be on that side. Because again, no one else knew about the wall and everything, so no one else would be able to get over.
She was killed on the roof, right? Kokichi told us the roof door was locked and that he couldn't get through.
Maybe that when culprit killed her.
That's probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the locked roof.
Did the culprit lock the door to the roof? Perhaps. I don't think Mew did it. If Mew did lock it, she would have done it when she called Kokichi to the roof.
Yeah, she would have waited for Kokichi to get there before she locked it. Sorry, I was busy clipping your reaction to that baby. Are you fine?
Even if someone came up, I don't believe she would change the target of her plan. She knew that Kokichi would come up later. Locking the door would be suspicious.
Yeah, why would she lock the door to keep him out if she wanted him to come up there?
Well, it's possible she didn't even think that far ahead.
She was smart, but she was also really, really dumb.
No say such mean things. Killing game bad, not Mew. Mew not bad person. Going to think we could have been friends if things different.
Huh. Goomba.
That might have been difficult,
I'm
even
confused.
without this killing game.
That wouldn't happen.
Nuh-uh. No way, Jose.
Huh?
Anyway, let's continue the discussion.
What just happened?
If Mew was killed on the roof of the mansion,
I
the
see.
culprit must have moved Mew's avatar to the chapel after killing her, right?
I think that's where we're gonna bring in the lattice and everything now.
So the next thing we should talk about is how they moved her avatar.
They yeeted her. They yeet. Like Moogle said yeet. I think it was
Now
Moogle
we
who said
know
they
the
yeeted.
mansion and chapel were actually next to each other. But the problem is the wall between them.
Only Mew was able to go through that wall. The culprit wouldn't have been able to.
Then you're saying the culprit sent Mew's avatar through that wall?
Yeah, that's the only way, right?
But how did the culprit send Mew's avatar through the wall? I mean, it's not like they could have thrown her.
Don't not throw her!
Oh! Goomba, no! No, I said she did it to herself. Oh, Goomba, no! Goomba, no! Goomba! Goomba, why?
We know. You couldn't because the Avatar's physical strength was equalized.
Oh, I feel like he Goomba!
Physical strength equalized?
Goomba, I feel like he just threw himself under the bus.
That problem. Gonta no can protect everyone if that happens.
Oh, unless he was just thinking that everybody would think Goomba did it because he had enough throwing strength, because he's the strongest one. Unless he was saying that it couldn't be him, because he would never do such a thing. Because everybody sees him as the strongest, but I feel like he threw himself under the bus.
Jeez, keep up with us. We're already in the second half of the class trial.
How did they send Mew's avatar to the other side of the wall?
I don't know, Goomba's starting looks very suspicious. But
Maybe that thing has something to do with it. You know, the loud sound
I
you
feel like
heard.
if he did kill Mew, I feel like it was an accident. I feel like he did do it on purpose. I feel like it might have been an accident. What was that sound?
Because of that sound, you guys went to the side of the chapel. Right, Keyboy? That's when you found the dead Mew there, right? If so, then I think that sound and her avatar being by the chapel are related.
Yes, there's no doubt in my mind that the noise is related to this case. We need to figure out what that sound could have been. It might have to be the clue we need to solve. It might be the clue we need to solve this case. So what was it? It sounded like something slamming hard into something else. So what were those two things it could be? Sound we heard like the two objects, a hammer hitting the wall, the cell phone hitting the wall, the lattice. A lattice. Oh, really? Is it Mew hitting the wall then? Fine, I guess I'm wrong.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Let me do this. Mew?
That's it!
The brain,
I
big
think
brain.
the sound came from Mew's avatar hitting the chapel wall. The hammer, cell phone, and lattice were there, but they were too small to make that noise.
Monofini hitting the wall, giant no.
Ruling those out, the only other explanation is that the sound was Mew colliding with a wall.
Those hearts need to be replenished. What hearts? What are we talking? Oh, you mean my hearts? Listen, it's fine. It's gonna be fine, Rocky. It's fine.
If that's the case, Mew's avatar must have hit the chapel wall really hard.
That sucks.
We felt the impact all the way from the inside of the chapel.
Yeah, that's the real question.
Also, that's true. Goomba, I don't think would be smart enough to know to put her on the lattice and just yeet. I don't think he'd be that smart.
Mew's avatar probably hit the chapel's wall with pretty considerable force. But why did it hit the wall with such force? Can you guys figure it out?
Hold on, Kokichi. What's up with the way you're talking? Why are you talking like you know everything?
Let's not worry about that right now. More importantly, we gotta solve the mystery. Fighting among friends is a waste of time.
That's true. Why does he act like he knows so much?
Friends? Us?
Anyway, can we talk about that after we figure this problem out?
Yeah, I feel like he knows more than he's letting on to. Like, he knows too much about this case.
A way of transporting Mew's avatar that would cause it to crash into the chapel.
He didn't use Avatar to crash into the chapel from the mansion's roof. There's only one way I can think of how to do that.
Hey, Shuichi, as your partner, I'll give you a little hint.
Get out of here, Coochie! I know, I understand. It was a sled. It was like how Moogle said it's a sled. Weep!
You what?
Since the mansion was on top of a hill, the roof was pretty high up, right?
I might like butt, so no, I'm not saying anything bad about that. I'm just saying.
Past the brick handrail, the roof was at a pretty steep slope. And the slope faced the chapel wall. On top of that, there was snow on the roof.
Well, I just thought, not like I noticed that or anything.
If the culprit needed force to move the body, I wonder how they did it.
Coochie's talking as if he's got the whole thing figured out already. I swear Coochie is not, I swear Kokichi is not Kokichi. Do you think Mew is in that body? Do you think they switched? Are you thinking, Moogle, that they body swapped? Is that what you're thinking? But I can't let him distract me. I need to solve the case. How to make Mew hit the chapel wall from the roof of the mansion? I'm gonna find the answer. Don't, no. Oh my god. I need a slid? I was gonna say, I already know. Slid off. Wait, why is there a Monokuma? There's a Monokuma ball. I've never seen a Monokuma ball before. Bats are awesome. I mean, you're right. Bats are adorable. Slid off? Oh, it's gotta be off. Is there no F's in here? There's an F. Off roof? Off roof. Ooh.
I see now.
Bats are awesome. Bats are
Culprit
really
used the
useful.
sloped roof as a slide for Mew's avatar. Slide?
Aw, man. Even with the slope and the snow, Mew's body wouldn't have slid.
Wrong. It would slide.
With the lattice.
But the avatars can generate friction. We wouldn't have been able to walk otherwise. So I doubt that it would have had that much momentum.
No. It would slide.
No. I like that. No.
It wouldn't slide, just like Maki Roll said.
It would slide, just like Shumai said.
Who's Shumai?
Who the hell is Shumai?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, he's a pupil of Ramen Man. Sorry, my hobby slipped in.
Again, it's already hard for me to keep track of their names already. Do not start adding in names for me to start remembering. I'm positive that's how Mew's avatar was moved, but maybe the culprit used something else as well to help her body slide. It's gonna be the lattice. I'm gonna take it as the lattice is just like shoot me. I'm like, what? The lattice
Even
near
if
the
your
top will probably
avatar
do
slid
that.
off the roof, would it slide off that quickly?
Well, duh, it would.
It made that much noise. It must have built up a lot of speed.
Lots of snow piled up on roof.
Yeah.
Not frozen solid, right?
Yeah.
It'd still slide, though.
In the real world, it might be difficult. But in the virtual world, perhaps not.
Oh, no?
That's not the issue. Sliding down snow is easy to do. You just need a sled or skis to cut the friction.
Oh, why can't this be the thing for me
There's
to agree
nothing
with?
like that.
Yes, thank you. I got a good miss. Oh my god. I smell here. You could smell it.
No, wait. There was something that could have been used to help slide
Perhaps
Mew's
paper
body.
was used to help slide. I don't know how that would be. Unless she like tied it to the sled and then like released it, so then it would release her and like zip her. I don't know. I don't know how the toilet paper would be involved. And the smells got.
Do you remember the lattice that was found by Mew's avatar? The culprit laid her on top of that, then used it as a sled on the roof. I did notice the lattice in the storage room when I first looked.
Oh, now he remembers it was in the storage room. Now he remembers. Characters 2 + 2 = 3 hours later. Exactly. It's like you take the. It's simple. It's right there. Just look at it.
But during the investigation, I saw that it was gone.
Well, if TP doesn't break, what if it flung them off the roof, then the momentum threw them in the wall? I mean, maybe. Like a slingshot mechanic? Maybe.
The lattice that was found next to the chapel is the one that disappeared from the roof?
But the only problem is that if that was the case, I don't think we would have found the toilet paper where we found it. It would have been on the roof somewhere.
Then that's it. The culprit used the lattice as a sled.
Why is he sweaty? You look a little nervous, sir. A lot of sweat. Maybe they threw the TP to get rid of them, maybe?
Ding, ding, ding! That's correct!
I feel like we're nowhere closer in this case.
After the culprit killed Mew on the rooftop, they placed her corpse on a sled.
They have a chibi culprit model. Oh my god.
And slid her down the roof's steep slope.
The sled picked up speed, flew off the roof.
She be zooming. She didn't even build up speed. She went from 0 to 80 in a second.
Glided through the wall only objects could pass through, and hit the chapel.
Yeah, my mom would be like, that's her money now. She did. I feel like the impact would kill her.
The impact made all of her belongings scatter, including the hammer and cell phone.
Like, they didn't even need to strangle her, just zip her across. She'd be killed by that.
Just like that hedgehog who loses all his rings whenever he crashes into stuff.
Huh. I wonder who they're talking about. There was no friction. Like, dang, she was zoom. She was gone.
I hate that guy and his worldwide fame and his stupid games, and I hate that hedgehog!
I don't think he's a fan of Sonic. Of Sonic. Don't you remember Sonic? He did remember Sonic. And apparently he doesn't like Sonic.
Daddy, I'm glad you're feeling motivated again, but you shouldn't be so
I wonder what's
critical.
his feelings on Mario then. He hates Sonic so much. Monokuma is Eggman? That or he's a creation of Eggman. I mean, he is a robot. I hate that guy in worldwide, and I hate that hedgehog exactly. When she goes 88 miles per hour, we're gonna see some serious shit. She go into the future. She go and play the.
You gotta be an example to our new family.
Yeah, Father. Or should I start calling you grandfather now?
Grandpappy. Stop the Sonic hate. Love you, Monokuma, but don't sink to that level. And that's why I was like, I'm curious about what he thinks of Mario if he hates Sonic so much. He also hates him because he's more popular than Monokuma. I mean, it's probably a jealousy thing.
Now that we know how the body slid down, we're just one step away from the culprit. Well, Shuichi, do you know who the culprit is?
No. I have no idea. The culprit?
Yeah. In the end, But we'll still need to guess the culprit, huh?
Yeah, look at Cork's photo. It looks possessed. I feel like if I looked at it long enough, I'd become cursed.
But Gonta can't believe one of us killed Mew.
However, since we know she was killed on the roof, we can narrow down the list of suspects. Meaning, the culprit must be someone who was investigating the mansion.
Exactly, so that, again, he's got a point. And we know Kato was logged out, right? So it can't be Kato. I blame Shirogane, she looks sus. Well, Shirogane was with Shoes, though. Well, yes. Because when the whole collision, the bang happened, Shoes and Shirogane were with each other. So it can't be them. It can't be Kato because he was logged out. So it literally leaves Goomba or Kuchi at this point. It leaves two of them. Because technically they don't have alibis, both of them.
Aside from you, the people at the chapel could not go through the wall or cross the river.
So that means the suspects are Kaito, Samugi, Shuichi, and Gonta.
Were you in that whole process? Kuchi? What did I miss? Everything. Everything. I'm nowhere closer, Pebbles. You got a lot of buttons, Muffin. You got a lot of buttons.
That's real sneaky, leaving yourself off the list.
Exactly. I'm like, why did you leave yourself off the... Oh, characters being dumb, Pebbles. I don't know why I blame Shirogane. I just do. I picked up random. Yeah, I don't think it's her, though. She has an alibi, unfortunately.
Oh, you got me.
That's right, 5 suspects. Me, Shirogane, Goomba, Kuchi, and Kato. You don't know enough to name the culprit yet, but one of them is suspicious. When we were talking about the rooftop, they clearly lied. But what reason would they have to lie? I'll need to press them for information before making any judgments. Are we talking about Goomba? You leave my precious Goomba alone. Can Kuchi? Oh my god. Alibi, sham alibi, she is sus. Oh, okay, apparently Shirogane is sus. Who is he talking about? No. Are we talking about Kuchi? Where's Kuchi? Kuchi? Kuchi. I vote Kuchi, sussy bitch. Oh!
It's you!
Really? I mean, yeah, it makes sense, because, you know, he's always been...
There's something I need
he's
to know.
always been suspicious. It was me, I killed Besker. I'm sorry. Goat spy. I blame the one who knows everything, which is Kuchi. Kuchi is kind of sussy, because he knows a lot about this case.
What do you need to know?
Why did you lie just now?
Which lie are you talking about, Shuichi? I lie a lot, so you'll need to jog my memory.
I like how he's like, I lie a lot, so you'll need to help me. Remember, you have to help me remember which lie I'm talking about. Kuchi is a Kuchi. What I missed? You haven't missed much. I think we're about to find out who the culprit is. We're slowly getting there, Cody.
Fine. I'll expose your lie right now.
Also, I never went to the roof. Not even for the... Oh, that's a lie, because he said that he went to the roof and the door was locked. Oh, he did lie. It all began when Mew showed us the map. That's probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the locked roof.
It was that testimony that bothered me.
What is happening? What am I looking for? What is happening? What is this? I have no idea what evidence to look for. Wow, Kukichi impossible. I would have never guessed that Kukichi would lie. What am I looking for? It's like text messages. Whose text messages am I? Oh my god, it's upside down. Oh my god. Also, I never went to the roof. Not for the meeting. Is this what we're talking about? Get out of here. This. Oh my god, why was it upside down?
I see it.
It's making my brain hurt.
When you were explaining that the door to the roof was locked, you said...
You should not speak of that if you know what's good for you. He's just a sweet little child who has done nothing wrong. Are you sure about that? But he's bad. Kuchi never lies. I like how everyone's like, he would never lie. He's such a sweet boy. Also, I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting. You know, it's a lie.
But later, you said.
The mansion was on top of the hill. The roof was pretty high up, right? Oh, that's right. How would he have known about the rooftop if he was never on the roof? He said, I never went to the rooftop ever. And like, not even when he was doing like the, like searching, not even for a news thing. Like, if he never went to the rooftop at all, how would he know about the roof and how it looked? But I forgot what Kuchi's ultimate was. He's the ultimate supreme leader. He's the ultimate supreme leader. Yeah. Past the brick handrail, the roof was a pretty steep slope. But I just say he's the ultimate liar, pretty much. And because technically he could be lying that he's the ultimate supreme leader. He could technically be the ultimate liar. And the slope faced a chapel wall. On top of that, there was snow on the roof.
That's a lot of specific information. Stuff you wouldn't know if you hadn't been there.
Oh yeah! Now that you mention it, how did you know all that stuff?
The ultimate capper? The ultimate sus.
You could
that's more
probably
fitting.
see the steep slope of the roof from outside the mansion. But you wouldn't know about the brick handrail unless you went up to the roof yourself.
Exactly. He wouldn't know about the handrail. Like, it may be the roof, yes, but not the handle. Sus! Well, the ultimate crapper, imagine. Oh my goodness.
Huh? What?
Wait, really? But it was too obvious it was Kuchi. Like, even Durgan and I talked about it, it seemed it was too obvious it was Kuchi.
What's this all about, Kokichi? Did you actually go to the rooftop?
I didn't. I already told you that before.
So you think.
Why you look so nervous?
Is this a sincere reaction?
But there's no evidence that proves I went to the roof. Wait, I remember now. That thing Himiko said.
Don't wait. We are talking to you. We're talking about you. Don't you push this on Himiko all of a sudden.
Me?
What the hell?
At the start of the class trial, I remember you saying the handrail was made of bricks.
I don't remember that, did she?
Ooh, you so clumsy, girl. Gotta be more careful there, Himiko.
You so clumsy, girl. You ain't all sassy.
Is it my fault?
I don't think she ever said that.
Himiko really say that?
I was gonna say, everybody's like, no, she didn't. I don't think she said that. I don't remember that. Girl, you so clumsy.
She totally said that.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. No, wait, no. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, no, she didn't.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, see, I don't think she said that. You so clumsy, girl.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't.
She did not.
No, she didn't. Oh my god, is it really gonna turn into this? She did not. Everybody's like, she didn't. No, yes, she did. No, she didn't. Yes, she did. It's, oh no, this is gonna be a split, isn't it? It's gonna be a split debate. Is it scrum debate? It's gonna be a scrum debate, isn't it?
She did too.
Then when? Tell me how long ago. In hours, minutes, and seconds.
Oh my god, in seconds too?
What a worthless fight!
Then when? Tell how long ago in hours, minutes. I was like, I wouldn't even remember.
Stop him, Grandpa! All this terrible fighting is bad for the baby!
Yeah, Grandfather. Stop them before your grandkid is born.
Up with our head.
I'm not gonna apologize, because Himiko said it.
So damn stubborn.
Yeah, I think we're about to have a scrum debate. Even milliseconds.
How much longer?
I
are
wish
you
I had
going to
good memory
behave
like that.
this?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wish I had a good memory like that. I would not be able to. That's like when I play Among Us and people are like, I need to know your pathing. Where were you for the last 5 minutes? I'm like, I was in the one room doing the one thing and I don't remember anything more. It was like, that is it. My memory is bad. We don't have time for this. Boo, get off the stage. Boo! I was trying to forget. But Kuchi's stubborn. He won't mess up no matter what. What's your pathing? I hate the question because I can only remember the last 2 rooms I was in. And then they're like, well, what about the other rooms? I was like, I don't know. I was on the left side of the map. That's all I know. I went from this side to this side. I don't know what exactly rooms I was in. It's like, my memory's not that good. But if he's being this stubborn, it makes me think he has something to hide. To get him to show his hand, I have to prove he was on the roof. I might not like it, but I have to be aggressive. If we don't get the whole truth now, everyone's lives are in danger. I literally just run my, exactly. I just kind of like, okay, I'm going to this, like this objective, or I'm going to like this, like what do you call it? I'm just gonna call it objective. I'm gonna go do this one thing. I'm gonna go do this one thing. I just mindlessly run around from one objective to another. I don't really pay attention to where I'm going. What was your last task with me? Oh, task is what it is. I just go from task to task. I don't really care. Oh, it was the, well, because I'll be like, it's the one in the one room where you shoot the things. Because I don't even remember the names of the rooms. I only remember, like, 2 rooms. I'll be like, I was in the room where you do the one thing where you shoot the one thing. And people are like, the one room? And I'm like, yeah, that room. Like, I don't remember. I'm not that good. We don't get the whole truth now. Everyone's lives are in danger. Scrum? Oh, wait, just a regular debate? Not even a scrum debate?
I didn't go to the roof!
Another clip from the pod? Oh,
I've had enough of your lies, man!
I'm not lying! The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it!
Okay.
So what did Kokichi do?
I turned back at once, of course. And stayed in the salon the whole time, you know?
Liars burn in hell, you know?
If you're lying, I'll set your pants on fire!
So
that's fine, because I'm not lying.
He is lying.
Then why do you look so nervous?
Kushi is lying for sure, but if he's keeping throwing lies at me... I had to fight fire with... Wait, am I supposed to lie back? Oh, I'm supposed to lie back, aren't I? I have the worst memory. Another clip of liars burn in hell, you know. Lies, pants on fire. I have to lie back.
I didn't go to the roof!
I think it's this.
I turned back at once, of course. And stayed in the salon the whole time, you know?
Yep, I have to lie. I have to lie back. I have to fight a liar with lies.
Kokichi, you're lying right now, aren't you?
I have to fight a liar with lies. Can we see the literal pants on fire? I mean, it's not that like he doesn't deserve. I mean, you imagine if he is the culprit of the black, and that would be the funniest execution for him. Would be his pants on fire. As soon as he said that's fine, I thought he was gonna say something kinky like, "I have a fire complex." She was lie. How could you? I don't like the lie, even though I like the game aspect of lying. I don't like lying in as the main character because I feel like it would cause people not to trust you as much. I get that it's like a part of the detective work, like it's like a, what do you call it? Lying for the betterment of the group. Or, you know, like you're not lying to be mean, you're lying because you're trying to find the evidence. It's still, I just don't think it's a good idea because people would not trust you as much.
Huh? Lying about what?
Just before the murder occurred, I went to the salon to check on you. But you weren't there.
You weren't there. Entrapment. Yeah, oh, there we go. Yeah, I know, I get like it's entrapment, but at the same time, I'm like, I feel like it would cause people not to trust you as much, lying to find the truth. Yeah, and also that.
What? Really? I waited there for a while. You never showed up.
Concentration had to have slipped up. Yeah, it's like you're trying to like get them nervous to the point that they slip up themselves.
What's this all about, Kokichi? Didn't you go right back to the salon after finding the roof door locked?
This is the moment. Unless the person is like, that's true, unless they're lying too.
I see. You use underhanded tactics too, huh, Shuichi?
Oh, is this gonna become a lie off? Like we're just gonna have to lie back and forth? You just know it.
So who are you guys gonna believe? Shuichi or me?
I'm thinking they're gonna believe Shoes a little bit more in this situation. Unless this is a scrum debate. This is a scrum, because we haven't had a scrum debate yet. So I'm waiting for the split room.
Well, of course I'm gonna believe Shuichi.
I believe Shuichi 100%.
He said it.
The one who's not Kokichi.
The one who's not Kokichi. I'll believe anybody but Kokichi.
100 house points. No, Himiko points to Shuichi.
But to go to the salon, Shuichi would need to pass by me in the dining room.
Shirogane, shh. Just go with it, Shirogane.
I wonder why I didn't notice Shuichi there.
Oh my god. Madam. Look at Shoes is like, you had one job. Shiro just doomed us all. Of course, this is the one time Shirogane has to speak up. See, Shiro's sus.
Oh well. I'll believe Shuichi anyway. He's usually right about stuff.
But now you make everybody suspicious. Now no one trusts me. Shiro canceled him for ruining them.
Sorry, but I'm going to believe Shuichi too.
Oh my god. I was scared there for a second. My heart stopped.
I wanted at least Gonta to believe me.
What comes around goes around. That's what happens to liars like you.
Why do you guys hate lies that much?
Because lies are bad? Well, white lies are fine. Like, if you're trying to, like, say, for instance, if somebody says, hey, does this shirt, like, make me, like, the trap that most guys know, well, I've had it happen with me, too, where, like, people are like, does this shirt make me look fat? And it's like, if you say no, then they're like, well, don't lie to me. But if you say yes, and they're like, how could you call me fat? It's like that thing. It's like, you know, sometimes if you're doing white lies like that, it's fine. But if you're lying, like say, for instance, if it's like, did you take my candy bar? It's like, no, and you did. Or, like, if you're like, did you take the car without asking? And you're like, no, like, that lies are bad kind of thing. I don't know if I did. I don't know. I didn't see his shoes, but I'll believe him. And he was like, I didn't see him, but it's fine. I think it's fine. He probably just snuck past me. Lies are bad unless you lie for greater good. Exactly. Does that make does this make me look fat? As bad as we need to talk? Yeah, I don't like that question. I've had friends ask me that question, and I was like, I think it looks fine on you. And then they're like, what does fine mean? I'm like, oh. So you're saying I don't look good? And I'm like, oh my god, I said you look fine. You look fine, woman, just take it. I have friends like that. I was like, ugh, I think fine is means fine. I was like, why are you gonna pressure me like this?
There's only one truth, but endless possibilities for lies, you know?
There's only one truth, but endless lies. I mean, he's got a point. Like, say, for instance, 2 + 2 is 4, but there's technically, like, endless possibilities of lies. Like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fine is hot. Stupid. I hate those questions, Cody. And again, it's not just in a relationship. I had friends do it to me all the time. They'd put me in spots that I was like, either way, I'm screwed. I'm like, maybe I should just act like I didn't hear it. And they're like, Stuffy, are you going to answer me? And I'm like, ooh. It's like, are you looking to fight? Exactly. I feel like those questions they're just looking for drama at that point. Could you shut the fuck up, please? Fine is another word for hot, sticky. No, I mean, there's no right answer. No, it's one of those, like, you're between a rock and a hard spot. And you're like, I'm screwed either way. Might as well just go down as fast as I can at this point. You gotta say it like this to be, damn, girl, you looking. But then my friends are gonna be like, you lying.
And some of them are only white lies, or lies to be kind to people.
Those are the lies we were just talking about. There are multiple truths, multiple half-truths, and infinite lies, yes.
If you deny all of that just because it's a lie, then that means you guys are just terrible at being lied to. Seriously, the worst!
Just spit it out already! You went to the roof, didn't you?
Isn't that where he met up with Mew?
No, he didn't just meet her there. He probably...
Okay, fine. I'll tell you if you want to know that badly. Consider this my revenge.
He saw somebody. I think he saw somebody kill somebody. I would have been like, you look epic. That reminds me of the Hearthstone. If anybody's played Hearthstone and you get like an epic card, it goes epic. I think he saw whoever killed him. He's just been keeping it quiet. I think he probably went up to meet Mew on the roof and he saw the murder happen.
Revenge?
You got some balls lying to me. I'm gonna take away your fun for pissing me off, Shuichi.
Oh, he's angry.
I won't let you do any detective work, or deduction, or mystery solving, or anything.
Oh?
So, I'll confess everything. You guys better listen carefully.
What?
Confess?
A confession? So you are the culprit after all.
I think I made him angry.
I came up with a plan after Mew asked me to meet up with her.
What's the confessing? This isn't necessary. You have some balls, though, Sherlock.
She asked me pretty eagerly, too. So I decided to pry some info out of her. She gave me the rundown of the virtual world before she explained it to you guys. As I listened, I realized she was planning a murder. On me, no less.
So he saw it coming. Confession is in progress. It's loading. It's loading the confession.
When I investigated the virtual world, I found out that a person can die from shock.
Okay.
Without a doubt, she planned to use that for my murder. So that's when I decided to prepare my own crime with her plan. I pretended to cooperate with her and lured everyone into the virtual world. That's also why I worked together with Monokuma.
Oh, and now it slips. So now he knows. Now everybody knows that he was actually partnering. He was buddy with Monokuma. Loading lies. Nothing but lies.
Work together with Monokuma?
I guess the jig is up. Yeah, everything he said is true.
I like how Monokuma's like, yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Kokichi came to me with an idea. to make the killing game more interesting.
But here's the thing, like, what does Monokuma get out of it? That's why I'm curious, because again, I know Monokuma's all about the game, so making the game more interesting is probably what he got out of it. But yeah, I thought Monokuma's not allowed to interfere with the game directly. I guess indirectly, but like not directly. The killing game is more interesting is what he got, yeah. But I'm like, I thought he wasn't supposed to interfere, but he might have interfered indirectly again. He can't kill. Oh, that's true. He can't kill, but he can technically interfere.
It was such a good idea, I decided to place a motive in the killing game simulator.
You added a motive?
What's the motive?
Then the secret of the outside world is the motive, right?
No fair! Monokuma can't take sides!
So there was no secret to the outside world. He was just using that as a motive to get us to go into the virtual world and use that as a way to, like, get us to, like, kill each other. Confession EX failed to load. Please restart file. Please just delete the entire computer.
I didn't help him with anything, and I had nothing to do with the murder itself. He merely suggested a way to spice up the killing game, and I accepted. Kokichi and I had a quid pro quo relationship. Technically, that doesn't violate the rules.
Bullshit! No matter how you look at it, you guys are working together.
Bullshit.
Calm down. I'll explain my relationship with Monokuma, so let me finish my confession.
I'm fine with that, but you're confessing without much of a fight.
Yeah, there's something more to this.
I told you. I'm gonna get in the way by taking away the mystery-solving fun. If I can't win this game, then I'll make it boring for everyone. That's my revenge.
That's your revenge for making it easier? I'm glad he's making it easier. Laia's a self-working confession EX is now being loaded.
Well then, the culprit is Gonta.
No! No, you don't you dare say my precious baby did anything. Damn, Gucci. Look at his face. When he goes full liar mode, does he go, like, he went from white hair, he's like, yin yang, what? I know, precious Goomba, you leave my Goomba out of this. I don't know. And if Goomba killed you, no, it was an accident. I don't think he would outright kill somebody. I think it was an accident.
Huh?
Even Goomba's like, what?
What did you...
Wait! When did Gonta kill Mew?
That's a lie! He didn't kill her! Kokichi's just lying!
Now you're trying to pin things on Gonta? Do you really expect us to believe such an obvious lie?
Yeah, there's no way Gonta could commit a murder this complicated. He's not smart.
It's my turn now!
He's not that smart. I was gonna say, unfortunately, he's not that smart. Fucking what? It's my turn. No! Oh my god. Giants just like...
The truth is, Gonta and I worked together. We formed a duo to end this killing game.
What? I feel like he manipulated Goomba. I feel like Goomba didn't know what was going on. I think he tricked Goomba into killing. Oh my god, if he did, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, I'm gonna hate him even more if he tricked Goomba into killing. Don't blame our bouncy baby boy. Exactly. Well, hello, Neo. How are you?
The Killing Game Busters!
Look at Goomba's face. He's terrified. I don't think he meant to do it if he actually did it.
What busters?
We must win this killing game in order to end this killing game.
What you mean, we?
What do you mean, we?
By the way, I came up with a murder plan, and Gonta carried it out.
What? He's not that smart. Oh, good thing he interrupted me. I would have gotten assassinated. I mean, I think Goomba even agrees though. Like, Goomba's not like book smart. Like, he knows how to. So he's like survival smart. But that's why he knows bugs really well. But other than that,
what? Why are you more surprised by that than the first thing he said?
Cause Gonta have no idea what he's talking about.
Goomba looks very confused of his favorite character. My ass. You leave my baby boy out of this.
Come on, quit lying and tell us the truth.
Unless they switched. Because again, I've been talking about the body switch. Technically, Kuchi could have taken over Goomba's body.
Gonta is telling the truth. He's not someone who lies all the time like you.
I mean, he's got a point.
And no matter how naive Gonta may be, I doubt he would ever team up with Kokichi.
Yeah, not after insect meet and greet incident.
Yeah, why is he throwing Goomba under the bus?
It's obvious what he's trying to do. Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, so Kokichi's trying to trick him.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Goomba didn't even understand the whole virtual world thing. Like, how would he know how to kill him there? He did team up with Goomba at one point, and he is gullible. Yeah, but I don't think Goomba would do it again. After the insect meet and greet, like he said, he would never do it again.
He's trying to sacrifice Gonta to escape from his crime.
You're a terrible person! How dare you use Gonta like that?
Well, he might have convinced him, maybe, or tricked him. I think trick is more of the thing. I don't think he convinced him. I think he might have tricked him, like, hey, Goomba, can you pull this lever for me? And Goomba's like, sure, buddy. And then kill somebody.
You're right. I'm sorry. I did something horrible to Gonta. I didn't want Shuichi to hog all the glory, so I told everyone the truth.
I don't. Oh, that doesn't seem. What? No, wait, no. What?
Cut that out. I told you it's not gonna work.
I'm so confused.
Don't you think I could have pulled the strings and made Gonta carry out my commands?
No, I don't. I know he's gullible, but I don't think he's that gullible.
It doesn't matter if it's possible or not, because I say it's just impossible.
It does matter. There's no need to bring emotions into class trials.
Gucci he's all like, if he gets Goomba killed, I will never like Kokichi.
All we need is logical thinking. Right, Shuichi?
Get out of here, Kuchi. Kuchi's face when he tells, like, yeah, that face.
What? Gonta not understand what's going on, but still.
Yeah, see, his own mind can't even comprehend.
Gonta not kill Mew. Gonta really not know anything. And also, Gonta not tell lies. And Gonta not make trouble for others.
Oh, Durgan was talking about if the cords went into the, you know how like one, like I think red was memory and white was consciousness or whatever. If the cords are switched, what happens if like, say like how Durgan said, Stuffy hated Kuchi before, but if Goomba dies here, Kuchi, no matter what he does exactly, he will be dead to me. If the cords are switched, maybe Goomba did actually help Kokichi, but he doesn't remember because his cords were switched. So his memories from the virtual world didn't follow him out into the real world.
Cause that not how gentlemen act. That why Gonta not culprit.
But look how sad he is.
Yeah, Gonta's not lying. I can tell just by looking at him.
I already used my magic to check. Gonta's definitely not lying.
Then let me ask you guys. If it's not Gonta, then who's the culprit?
Kuchi?
You, of course!
Come on! There's already proof that I couldn't have killed Mew.
What's that proof, though?
There's already proof?
Oh, did you forget already? Then let me make it clear
What
again.
Leroy Jenkins! I got tissues right. Oh no. Goomba crying makes me want to cry.
Why I can't be the culprit!
Oh, I don't like it! Get Demon Spot! Mew's the culprit. Wait. I mean, I could see Mew killing herself. But again, it would be weird for her to, like, yeet herself over, like, unless she didn't, what do you call it? She didn't calculate the speed, but because we saw she went from 0 to, like, 120 very fast. So maybe she didn't calculate the speed. Be gone, demon! I jumped so far back. Kill it with her. He's like, die, demon! Somebody get the cross. What's the evidence, though? .00020 a face of the most beloved character in this game.
I am not the culprit.
Why do you say that?
Didn't I prove that to you guys already?
No.
The clue is how Mew was killed.
Mew got strangled to death, right?
Yeah?
Toilet paper was the murder weapon.
Yeah?
Mew would have totally resisted if she was being strangled, right? Then it would have been impossible for someone as weak as me.
You talking about the strength of your virtual avatar? That wouldn't matter if you strangled her from behind.
Exactly.
In which case, even if she did resist, the most she could have done is merely touch the culprit.
Exactly. She couldn't struggle
Oh,
much.
no.
So you could have kept strangling her. No
it
problem.
can't be him because she made it so that he would freeze if she touched him.
I'm not the culprit.
Oh, no.
How'd
That's
you arrive at that conclusion?
Oh no, it can't be Kuchi, because if she touched Kuchi when he was trying to strangle her, he would have frozen because he can't touch her. Oh, that's right. Or she can't touch him, vice versa or whatever, because she had programmed his avatar so if she touched him, he would freeze. Wait, how can Kokichi invert his colors if he uses magic? Wait, she got strangled by toilet paper? That's a sucky way to die. Yeah, if it's already been proven that Kuchi is innocent, we should have evidence of that. Before we could say one. Oh no!
I am not the culprit.
Oh, where is it?
Didn't I prove that to you guys already?
God damn it. Oh, it can't be Kuchi.
In which case, even if she did resist, the most she could have done is merely touch the culprit.
Exactly. She couldn't struggle much. So you could have... No problem.
There we go.
That's wrong!
Oh no, it's not Kuchi. Is he telling the truth?
Actually, maybe it wasn't possible for Kokichi to strangle Mew.
Why wasn't it possible?
Mew modified my avatar, so if she attacked me, I wouldn't be able to resist.
Exactly. He is if he couldn't touch her. Yeah, he isn't the but how did he get Goomba to do his bidding? That's what I'm wondering.
If Mew touched me, then I'd be unable to move.
Huh?
So I would have had to kill her instantly, such as stabbing or hitting. I couldn't have murdered her by strangulation, because it'd be game over if she touched me.
What?
Well, if you were using the toilet paper, you wouldn't need to touch her directly.
I mean, that is true. He wouldn't have to technically touch her directly. Look at these cute chibis. The chibis are very cute.
But if you can't be touched while you're wrapping the toilet paper around her neck...
Or if your body touched her... Yeah, yeah, because technically he could wrap the toilet paper some way and then, like, get really well behind her and then she wouldn't be able to, like, touch him. I don't know. There is some possibilities for him to strangle her without touching her.
Then it would be impossible.
Which means, as long as she died from strangulation, it couldn't have been me.
Wait! What if it was something besides strangulation, then? Like...
We know it was strangulation, unfortunately, though. Stop dancing around, I want to know who killed him. Exactly, just tell me already. Tell me. Was it? Shirogane, sacrifice yourself and kill Kuchi? We'll build a statue in your honor, we'll remember you. It'll make your character interesting.
There's no doubt Mew was strangled. We already discussed this.
Yeah, we already know that. We've already discussed it. I'm not blaming you, I'm blaming the game itself, though I know it is a game. Yeah, it's unfortunate. They tend to beat around the bush a lot. Like, if you guys remember when I played the game we don't speak of, Ultra Despair Girls, the ending, they beat around, like, we had the whole push the button lasted for, like, a whole, like, hour and a half. It's like they kept going from, don't push the button, push the button, don't push the button, push the button. And I was like, oh my god, just do something. I was pretty sure she killed. I would too.
Kaido is really desperate to make me the culprit. No matter how much you whine about it, you can't change the truth. The culprit who killed Mew is Gonta Gokuhara. This is the truth you all adore so much.
But how? Why? And why? What's the motive if he did do it? Shirogane, you'd become an A-tier character if you killed him right here, please. Exactly. She'd definitely become A-tier very fast. S-tier. She'd get her own tier. SS tier. A train that shall not be named. Yes, exactly. Yes, Renamon. Goomba, what?
No! Gonta not kill Mew!
I don't think he remembers it. SS plus tier.
It's true! You gotta believe Gonta! Gonta would never hurt anyone!
He was tricked somehow.
I believe you. You've been risking yourself to protect everyone. There's no way Gonta would kill. He won't even kill bugs.
Unless he killed Kuchi to protect, unless he killed Mew to protect Kuchi. Like, say for instance, he ran up to the roof because Kuchi called for him, and he saw that Mew was about to kill Kuchi, so Goomba protected Kuchi by killing Mew. He might have done it to defend one of his friends. God tier, same tier.
I believe Gonta too. I'm not gonna listen to Kokichi's lies.
Of course! Who'd believe a liar like him?
Everybody's starting to sweat though. Kuchi said he already made up a plan of the murder before going to the roof. That's what I'm saying. I think he might have planned the, like, pull the whole, like, help me, Goomba, I'm falling and I can't get up. I'm a princess in distress, save me, Goomba.
He's lying about Gonta being the culprit, so there's no point talking about it.
I don't know about that. If we want the truth, we might have to ask uncomfortable questions.
Right, Shuichi? You think so too, don't you?
But again, Shoes has to look at every angle of this story to get the truth. I've been following Goomba, my princess.
Huh?
Or my prince.
I know how important it is to believe, but as the ultimate detective, I know we can't solve this case with belief alone. Huh? It's just that something doesn't add up. I have this feeling something's off.
Someone call an ambulance, but not for me. Shoes tries to be unbiased. Exactly. He's trying to look at all the angles.
We can't keep going back and forth like this. We need to discuss this.
What, you wanna suspect Gonta?
Too bad, Kaito. Looks like Shuichi agrees with me.
No, I'm not trying to...
Oh, the irony! It's all thanks to Kaito that Shuichi got his act together as a detective. And now, Shuichi's intuition as a detective has made him more suspicious of others. Well, can't be helped. That's just what a detective does.
I mean, a detective's job is to look at every angle, and unfortunately, he has to look at Goomba now.
That's not it, Kokichi. I'm just trying to make sure that everyone
Shuichi, Gonta really not do it.
Oh my god, my precious
Gonta
baby!
not culprit.
Look what you did, Shoes. Look what you did.
Please, believe Gonta.
Oh, he's so precious. He's so sad.
We might as well discuss it.
What?
As a precautionary measure, that's all. I think we need to seriously discuss whether Gonta was capable of committing this crime.
Goomba Beast, I know. It makes my heart break.
Only then can we arrive at a logical decision.
Holding the tears, I must hold them.
You guys, why don't you get it? That's just what Kokichi wants. He's just trying to split us up. Shuichi, open your eyes!
Is there going to be a scrum debate? Finally, Kebab is less biased than anyone, it seems. Yeah, well, again, he's a robot, so he looks at things from an outside... He looks at things from, like, a non-human perspective.
But...
Two for one truth special!
Get out of here,
Sorry
Bear!
to ruin this tense moment, but you guys seem pretty evenly split
Oh,
right
now
now.
it's scrum debate. 2 for 1 special, true special. Oh.
So, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial ground!
Finally, I've been waiting for this point, but he said it.
So we're gonna do that again?
Shuichi, why? Why don't you understand? You're my sidekick, aren't you?
Listen, Kato, I don't want to do it, but I have to look at all the evidence.
Kaito.
Of course I want to believe Goomba. I don't want to think that he killed someone. But as the ultimate detective, I can't turn away from the truth. I need to find the truth. Yeah, I was gonna say, he's just doing his detective work. Pebbles over here. It is probably my favorite music in the game. I also like this transition really a lot. I like how even the empty podiums go up. Would you sacrifice yourself for Kato or sacrifice yourself for... Oh, Goomba in a heartbeat. Did you know Goomba's my friend? Goomba's my friend, baby. I would sacrifice myself for Goomba in a heartbeat. It's impossible. It's possible. Oh, it's 3 versus 5?
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
Oh, man.
Gonta's such a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a...
Oh, this one.
Don't you realize these so-called sweethearts can commit crimes too?
No, it's too fast.
Would Gonta have even made it to the rooftop without being noticed?
Kibo! The entrance hall is all that separates the rooftop from the mansion exterior.
Hold on, I have to focus.
There should have been witnesses at the entrance hall.
I got this! No, none of us were in charge of the entrance hall.
Well, Monokuma did say that even dead people are still
But
present. I mean, that's
Kokichi
true.
confessed he was working with Monokuma.
Kibo! That isn't possible, because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
Oh, fuck, that was Monokuma.
It's
Damn
all
it.
a lie. Kokichi is the one who killed
Kibo!
There
That
we
isn't
go.
possible, because Kokichi's avatar had special
There
settings.
we go. I got that one.
Gonta not kill Mew. Honest.
I got
There we go.
this! The truth is, Gonta could have murdered Mew.
Pebbles knows and enjoys seeing people try to figure out. Yeah, he just
Are you
like watching
saying that
everything
Gonta is the culprit?
come to fruition kind of thing. I got lifted into the air like I would have lost. I would have fallen and died too. I'm not very good at balancing, Jai. I'm not the most graceful person. Yeah, I'm just here for the ride. Pebbles just like, well, I wonder when she'll get it. Monokuma is is the black and technically Monokuma is, if you think about it. He's the one that started this whole thing. Just don't move. Yeah, it's literally not possible for me to start wobbling. Okay, there's only 2 I missed. The first one is culprit.
Are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
Oh, where's it?
I got this. I can't say for sure he's the culprit. I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Exactly, we can't rule it out.
Such a sweetheart.
Kokichi, don't you realize these so-called sweethearts can commit crimes too?
Why did it say you just, when I don't know.
Even made it to the rooftop without
Kibo!
She
The
keeps talking
entrance hall
about
is all that
mind
separates
swap.
the rooftop from the mansion exterior.
Listen.
There should have been witnesses at the entrance hall.
I got this.
I won't specific.
No, none of us were in charge of the entrance hall.
Next one is Monokuma.
But Kokichi confessed he was working with
Kokichi, I did cooperate with Monokuma, but only on a temporary basis.
It's all a lie.
Kibo! That is impossible, because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
Gonta not! I got this!
There we
The
go.
truth is,
Everyone just looks
Gonta
down like,
could
oh,
have
well,
murdered
she's
Mew.
dead. Back to the trial. I mean, that's what they did with Tenko when she died. They just kept singing, which was very unfortunate. They're like, oh, it's fine. I guess that noise was nothing. You literally said it for a joke, and you keep... I don't know. Maybe it's true, though. Maybe the joke is light. Hey, there's a little bit of truth to everything, Pebbles. I don't know.
In my
This is our
opinion,
answer.
as long as it is possible that Gonta is the culprit, we have to discuss
I
it.
don't know. Maybe there's a little bit. Maybe that the wire. I feel like the wires are important though, Pebbles. I feel like there's something that's important with the wires. That's why I'm like I keep going back to that. Maybe not the whole mind swap thing, but you know.
That's ridiculous. You're going to believe Kokichi over Gonta?
I don't believe Kokichi over Goomba, but I want to see all angles first before I make my choice. Before I sacrifice everybody in the group.
That's not it at all. I just want the truth.
Exactly. We just want the truth.
If we're going to survive, I have to find the truth.
But Gonta telling truth. Gonta really not culprit.
Why is Kato so quiet all of a sudden?
I still don't think Gonta's lying.
Is it because Shoes went against Kato, so they're no longer, that friendship is kind of broken? All angles of Kuchi kind of stops.
But didn't I tell you guys already? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit.
Like you? Goomba not bad guy. It's weird. I still don't feel like it's Goomba.
That's why it hurts my heart to persecute Gonta like this!
Like, I feel like he's pushing, like, the blame on Goomba in hopes that something else happens. Like, I feel like he's just pushing it, like, I feel like he's trying to have somebody else come out.
Gonta, if you understand, then do it right. Make logical arguments for the truth.
Oh, like to defend himself?
Logical arguments?
Big brain. It's your time, Goomba. Big brain.
It means use your head to make arguments.
Use head?
What I'm trying to say is, if you aren't the culprit, then you gotta prove that you aren't.
But Gonta really not know.
Poor Goomba. See, he's not big brain enough to even to defend himself. He's sure not a bad guy, but he might have made a big mistake. That's exactly, I think, like, he got tricked into it. Like, he pushed the button, and he didn't realize the button ended up, like, killing somebody, or ended up, like, starting a whole, like, domino effect of killing somebody.
I'm sick of hearing you say you don't know. God, why are you so dumb?
Hey. Just because he's not big brain doesn't mean he's dumb. Goomba, remember the big brain you had on case 2.
Gonta just want to help everyone, like true gentlemen.
Kuchi dies now. Kill him.
You're a true gentleman? More like a true nincompoop.
Hey! Now that's just bullying.
Bullying? Yeah, so what? That's what you do in this game, right?
Yeah, we don't bully here, Kuchi. You do be nice to Goomba. Exactly. No one calls Goomba dumb. Oh, everybody's like, fuck you, Kuchi. Kill him. Kill him. Everybody stab him. Here, let me hand out the knives. Everybody gets a chance to kill him. Now everybody go up and stab him. Kill him. Dox him. Mobilizes the buddy armies.
You guys blame and gang up on me, but now you're gonna pretend to be good people?
No, I never ganged up.
Gonta, argue back already! Just make an excuse or whatever!
Stop it! That's enough!
I wonder if he was unless he's trying to throw the most innocent person under the bus so the true culprit exposes themselves, because they'll feel so guilty that Goomba's about to die that they'll be like, it was me. It was me. It wasn't Goomba, it was me. Takes all the knives. Maki, all right, everyone get their own airsoft gun. Stop it, that's enough. Flamethrower ready, Coochie target. Oh my god, I thought that was Goomba yelling. I died from insulted Goomba. I know, poor Goomba. I feel like that's what Coochie's plan was all along, though, was the target the most innocent person in the group, so then the person who was actually guilty will come forward to protect Goomba, because they don't want to feel the guilt of Goomba getting, you know, hurt. I think Nincompoop is such a weird... It is... I haven't heard that insulted forever. Like, that's since I was, like, in elementary school. I don't think I've ever heard it outside of old cartoons.
Stop what? You mean stop the game? Hey, do you even know what you're saying?
Yeah, I know. What about it? I don't want to survive if it means I have to stoop to your level.
Oh, man. I mean, he's got a point.
Oh, that's a low blow right there. Then just die in a hole for all I care. We want to live, so stop getting in our way.
Quit it. If you don't shut your mouth, then I'll shut it for you. Permanently.
And this is why I love Maki. Coochie wants to live. I think everybody would want to live. I would hope.
Maki, please, calm down.
Kato is I don't know, because Kato's the only one that got, like, really... He seems to be getting a lot more agitated now that we're going after Goomba. Like, I think it's the guilt is getting to him. That's why I said I think the reason Coochie went after Goomba is to make whoever the culprit is feel guilty.
Sorry. It Gonta's fault. Everyone's so upset.
Like, see, he even still feels bad. Like, poor thing. I don't think he could even hurt a fly. Well, he definitely wouldn't hurt a fly because he loves bugs.
But Gonta telling truth. Gonta really not culprit. Cause Gonta not know anything. Really.
Cut it out already! That's all you've been saying this whole time!
He's yelling so much he's getting... I'm like, oh my god, Coochie, calm down. Kill Coochie for us, please. Which makes me feel even worse for Goomba. Exactly. Yeah, I feel worse for Goomba.
You're the one that needs to cut it out.
Wait, what did Coochie say? Oh, you've been saying this whole time. That's true about Goomba. This whole time, Goomba's been saying he doesn't know anything. He forgot. His memory's been wiped. He put the chords in wrong. Damn, Coochie's he's so screaming, he's getting raspy. Please vote for Coochie. Goomba don't understand either. Mute like this would Goomba wake up. Oh, that's right, because he's like, where is this virtual world you speak of? He's like, is it on the 4th floor? Where is it? Like, he didn't remember what the virtual world was. Like, he had never been there before. Which makes me think that, like, he doesn't remember going to the virtual world. His memory was wiped. Okay, let me replace the BBs with real bullets. No, Goomba, no. I feel like I feel like his memory got wiped. I feel like because again, he's not very smart. Like, he doesn't know left and right and, like, colors and stuff. Like, maybe he put the colors in wrong. Goomba was sleeping too. Had strange dream. Goomba don't understand anything. See? No. He doesn't remember anything about the virtual world, so he switched the chords. Yeah, because again, he probably put the memory output into the consciousness or whatever. So the memory from the game didn't process into his real body because, you know, the memory didn't go back and everybody's like, no. Goomba don't know. Murder already happened when Goomba wake up. Oh, why this happened? Why Mew killed? Goomba don't understand anything. And everybody's like, no. Remember what I said earlier? No, I remember what you said earlier. Like, the lights were on, nobody home. So he was like actually like sleeping. Oh my god, he could have done it. Cause Goomba have no idea what he's talking about. But when exactly did he start using that defense? Goomba started saying, I don't know, before logging into the virtual world, after logging out of the virtual world, after the class trial started, after logging out.
That's it.
He doesn't know anything that's happened between logging in and logging out. That whole memory of his is just gone. The whole virtual reality is gone. That's why he was like, where's this virtual reality at? Is it on the 4th floor? Where is it? Because he doesn't even remember anything. I don't really want to see Goomba executed either. So what actually happened? So the only one that knows is Coochie. That's it. It was after he logged out. That means...
Did Gonta get into an accident in the virtual world?
Accident?
The accident that hurt Goomba, that was the chords. Where is it? Or the error. Where is the error? I'm trying to find it. Where is it? Oh, that right here. Avatar error.
This is it! When we logged into the virtual world, an avatar user error occurred.
Some sort of avatar error, user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time. An error? That the contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details. But something strange definitely happened. to someone's avatar when you all logged in. My poor precious Goomba.
Ever since Gonta logged out, he's been saying, I don't know, I don't understand.
He doesn't remember. Oh, this is gonna make it even sadder because he doesn't even realize what he's done or what even happened.
That's because Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, right?
That's what I thought at first, but I think it's because of the error.
Oh God, oh fuck, that's how I feel. I'm crying, no crying, don't make me cry.
What you mean?
If that error is what's affecting Goomba, and it's making him forgetful and loopy, then what was the error that, what could it have been? What is it? Oh my God, get out of here. Ugh. What are we doing? I know chord is the last word. I need an S? Switch chords, right? It would be switch chords? No? Memory loss? That might be actually, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's good. Good job, Mudkip. I was like, that. It's memory loss. I was gonna say, I don't see an E. Oh, not right, funny. That's good, Mudkip. Good job, Mudkip. Mudkip, get a cookie. I'm crying because I'm getting upset. I'm sorry. Trust me, I wish it wasn't. What? R. Where's what? There it is. It makes sense because of the scene. I mean, it does. I thought it was gonna be switch chords. That's why I was like, I don't see an S anywhere. I need a C? Oh no, I need memory. I need an L. What am I talking about? Memory loss. I need an L. I don't know why I was thinking C. I was thinking of chords again. I need an O. Oh? There we go. There we go. Give me the S.
I see now.
Memory cost?
I believe it's possible that Gonta doesn't remember what happened in the virtual world.
Thank you, Mudkip. I appreciate you. Easy.
Huh? He doesn't remember.
You started saying, I don't know anything after leaving the virtual world. I think that's the result of some kind of memory error.
GG easy.
Oh, that's why he doesn't remember anything that happened in the virtual world. Not even killing Mew.
What? That's ridiculous! Quit screwing around!
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
What do you mean he doesn't remember? He's just confused.
Gonta told us he was bad with computers, remember?
Oh no, this is gonna be the stupid mass debate, isn't it? Where they're all like yelling over each other. So he might have actually killed Mew. He might have actually killed her and not remembered it. Panic debate.
Memory or no memory? Gonta never hurt anyone!
No way Gonta's the culprit!
This is not how a regular courtroom is supposed to work. Everybody take their turn. Oh God, imagine losing your memory from the, can you imagine? Can you imagine losing your memory from like VR things? It's not panic. Ooh.
Gonta never hurt anyone!
Doesn't remember
Gonta wants to keep everyone safe!
You did it, but you don't remember
Never
doing
kill a
it, right?
friend.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to hit the layout. Oh, sorry.
Gentlemen, protect friends!
I accidentally did that.
The lies aren't protecting anyone.
I'm supposed to hit the yellow word, not that. I totally forgot. I haven't done this one. There was no
Please
glitch.
believe Gonta!
Oh fuck! I did the wrong thing again. I'm panicking. The panic debate is causing me to panic. Time to play my favorite game, VR chat. Imagine getting executed for a crime you didn't remember. Do you imagine? That happens probably a lot, actually. People get drunk and they do something, they don't remember it. It would sound so sad. I think it's the last thing that, but this is the truth. I think it's what Kato said.
Doesn't remember
Avatar error.
everyone safe!
Die!
It's gentlemen, protect friends!
Your lies aren't protecting anyone.
Gonta not lying!
That means there was no
Gonta swear! Please believe Gonta!
What? How did the first time got hit? When was that about? Google was just confused. I'm sorry.
I was wrong.
Maybe a second, I need to think it over.
Gonta
So you're
never
telling
hurt
me
anyone!
Gonta doesn't remember a thing about the virtual world?
Oh, device instructions. Stop, Shiro! Got it! Stop your time, Shiro!
Gonta not lying!
That means there was no
Gonta swear! Please believe Gonta!
There we go.
I heard it.
If I was Goomba VA, I wouldn't be acting. I would have been crying too. This precious character
The cause of the error that affected Gonta's avatar.
is not putting in the course. Exactly. Shiro, it's not your time to quit.
Is the 2 cords on the helmet used to log into the virtual
He didn't
world.
put them in right. Put the red conscious cord into the right port and the blue memory cord into the left. Out of curiosity, what happens if we switch the cords? I don't know, I've never done that before. Probably gets all glitchy or something. It's still funny to me that Hiro's VA voice, it is kind of funny. Because it sounds very different. It's one of those that I actually don't recognize it. Giant original Xbox. This is the Xbox 3000. I don't think they were crying when doing it. No, but I mean, if I was the voice actor, I'd be very sad to see a precious character die or something like that. Is Goomba colorblind? Wait, it was Hiro's actor? Xbox XXL?
I think that Gonta messed up something with the cords, causing the error.
If he mixed the consciousness and memory cords, then there'd be an error with memory.
With the memory. I like how all the VAs are returning from it. I do like that. And they change enough that you you recognize it, but you don't recognize it at the same time. Suichi is Leon. Oh, is Shoes Leon? I didn't actually recognize it. Oh no, I think we talked about that before. Stay positive and having a good day playing video games. I think I hit a bit of Hero, to be honest.
Like an error that won't let you bring your avatar's memories to the real world?
Yeah, it'd be sad if Shoes died in first trial. Like, that's why I was like, oh, that's right, because we made a joke that if Shoes died in the first trial, it'd be like, this poor VA actor can't get a job that lasts more than like 30 minutes into the video game. Everything is terrible.
What?
Gonta, do you think it's possible that you improperly connected the cords?
Huh? How Gonta's supposed to remember that?
Shoes is 11037. Yes. Oh my god.
He couldn't have messed it up. I said it over and over. Right is the hand you hold your chopsticks in.
But Goomba is left-handed, isn't he? Shoes, because I think isn't his... I'm trying to think what it is. I think he's left-handed, isn't he? He's trying to hide. Shoes is a new me. He's trying to hide it.
Oh, but Gonta holds chopsticks with this hand.
Goomba! Himiko, this is why you're not being helpful. What the fuck, Himiko? He is left-handed. That's why I was like, Himiko, why would you say that? You don't help Himiko. Look at Himiko. I blame Himiko. Himiko's the blackhead. Send her to the abyss. Look what she did to my precious boy.
That's your left hand!
What?
Himiko! I missed something. Chopsticks? She holds chopsticks in her right hand. So she was trying to remember which is her right and which is her left, and the way she remembers is which hand she holds her chopsticks in. And of course, Goomba hears that and it's like, oh, it's this hand then. But again, it's his left hand. Oh, Himiko.
Looks like it's decided.
Himiko, I hate Himiko is my least favorite character. Poor Himiko uses the stupid hand you hold chopstick in line. I still love you, Himiko, but not everyone's right-handed.
What? Decided.
Himiko, look what you did to my precious. I blame you. I am right-handed. Oh my
He's
god.
wrong, isn't he, Gonta? You remember the virtual world, don't you?
Gonta not remember.
Oh my god, this is gonna be even sadder if he doesn't remember killing her. Cause then it's gonna be for like in lefty. I'm right-handed. It's gonna be like killing somebody for something that they don't even remember doing. Like we were talking about, he's gonna feel like killing an innocent person, pretty much. You're gonna make him murdered. So I still blame her, Pebbles. It's because of her that he doesn't remember anything. This is why you don't use teachings that I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I don't know how to use chopsticks. I learned from a young age because of like I have a lot of Japanese and Hawaiian and Pacific Island heritage. So I learned that I was like 2 and be like, here I can pick up rice, but like, and you learn from a young age in my family, on my mom's side at least. He feels like he's getting executed for something he didn't do. Exactly.
Gonta not even go to this virtual world place.
See, he doesn't remember. That's gonna tell them.
What?
Now they know. Now they know.
Gonta fall asleep when he put helmet on. When Gonta wake up, Mew dead. Gonta not know what happened. So, Gonta worry. Gonta not understand what everyone talking about.
No, it can't be.
But Gonta try his best to understand. Gonta imagine real hard.
That's enough, Gonta. We already know.
Oh, my precious baby. Gucci, I hate you.
Know what?
We know that you totally forgot about teaming up with me and killing Mew.
Gucci, I'm coming for you. You better keep your eyes open when you sleep.
Wait a minute! That lie! Gonta not kill Mew!
Goomba, no! But it makes him look really suspicious now that he doesn't have any memory. Coochie. Bitch, exactly! I am that little emote right now.
Why would Gonta do that?
Yeah, it's a lie! I'll never accept this! And besides, Gonta's got no motive to kill Mew!
Unless he was trying to protect somebody.
I already gave you my testimony on how I came up with the murder plan.
And I'm saying I don't believe you!
Kuji looks even uglier when not inverted.
Kokichi, if what you're saying is true, why did you plan it this way? You wanted to plan the murder yourself, but have someone else carry it out?
Is the person who planned it also included as a blackened with the perpetrator?
No, Monokuma will be like, no, it's whoever pulled the trigger. It's like just because Kokichi gave Goomba the gun doesn't mean that Kokichi's a blackened. It's whoever pulled the trigger, unless he was, yeah.
Nope! Only the person who actually commits the murder becomes the blackened.
Exactly. Pekka already tried that. He's like, just because technically one person's the tool, and the other person's like the one who used the tools, like that whole thing. It's still a tool. I'm back. What's up now? Oh, I think we're about to find the culprit. Like,
Then there's no incentive to just plan the murder.
But Gonta's such a gentle soul. Why would he agree to this?
Hold on! That hasn't been decided yet!
Who cares about the motive? Let's vote for the culprit already!
oh no, what happens if it's split?
I care about the motive.
I was gonna say, I care about the motive to find Precious.
Well, I don't care. Finding the culprit is more important in this class trial.
Our Precious.
Talking about the motive is meaningless. It's not necessary for this specific case.
No matter what you say, I'll never believe your lies.
We all agree that Gonta is the culprit, right? It would be impossible for anyone but him.
Impossible? Why?
It's pretty obvious if you use the process of elimination.
Because it can't be Shiro. Can't be, because Shiro and Shoes were together, so they have alibis. Can't be Kato because he was logged out. So really all it leaves is Goomba and Kuchi.
Which means Shuichi. You'll be my partner, right?
Get you, fiend. Get you, pest. Shoot. Spray him. Me?
Because if you don't face the truth, then we'll all die, right?
Can't be Kuchi. Oh, that's right, because he can't be touched. That's right, because he can't be touched by Mew. That's right, we already eliminated that. So it's literally only Goomba. That's
And
right, I
you
forgot
don't
about
want
that.
that, do you?
Yeah, I don't want that, do you? I'm gonna smack that smug look off your face. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, let's begin!
Quit screwing around! I'm done putting up with your selfish bullshit!
Kaito, we should listen to his explanation. Our lives depend on it.
I can't touch it.
So, we can now take Keyboy, Himiko, and Maki off the suspect list. Shuichi, would you care to explain? I doubt they'll believe it if it came from me.
Oh no. No! The reason Kababi, Miku, and Maki can be eliminated suspects is because they couldn't get to the other side of the map. They didn't have the murder weapon, they couldn't access the crime scene. Oh, he's
They
silent.
couldn't get to the crime scene, could they?
Shoes doesn't even want to admit it. He's having the same feeling he had with Akamatsu. He doesn't want to admit it, but he agrees with Kuchi. But he doesn't want to admit it because it means he's going to be killing somebody that he cares about. Or getting somebody he cares about killed. So I'm going to grab a chair and smack Kuchi with it.
The bridge from the chapel to the mansion was gone, and only Mew could pass through the wall. The three at the chapel had no way to get to the mansion, so they couldn't have done it. Kaito is the next one off our suspect list. And you know why, right?
Because he was force logged out. Just pick up the podium, bonk him with it. You know how heavy that would be? The reason Kato is because he was logged out. Everyone can do it.
Kaito had logged out ahead of us.
Mew logged Kaito out from the start. But she did that to make us think the murder happened in the real world, right?
The lack of music is just unsettling. Like, there is a little bit of music, but it's very, like, quiet. And it's, like, very unsettling. Like, the silence is kind of... Like, you know, in, like, horror games, like, when there's no sound is actually when it's scarier. Like, dead silence is the scariest, because it's very hard to pull off complete silence. And it's really creepy.
Since we figured out the actual killing happened in the virtual world...
Sus.
it would have been impossible for Kaito, who had already logged out.
So he's out.
Mew's time of death was around 6:30 in the morning. That's after Kaito logged out.
So we're just pretty much doing process of elimination. So whoever is left is pretty much who did it, because we're just doing process of elimination. Robophobia, yeah. Pork kebab. You know how Bane broke Batman's back? Yeah. Well, you sussy just a little bit.
Kokichi's completely running the show now.
Just do it to Kokichi, just smash him, just break his spine like in the 13 Ghosts. I mean, it would be revenge for Kuchi throwing him into a fish tank. I mean, it would be revenge for Kuchi throwing him into yeah, just a little bit. I mean, you know, yeah, just a little bit.
My synergy with Shuichi is super on point now, so let's move on to the remaining suspects. Gonta, Samugi, Shuichi, and me. Samugi and Shuichi can be crossed off.
Nope, still bonk.
But what's the reason for that?
Samugi and I can be covered. We didn't go to the roof. We have solid alibis. They have solid alibis. Because they're each other's alibis.
Tsumugi and I are witnesses to each other's alibis.
Well, I guess we'll just throw Kuchi out the window. Well, I don't even know if those are actual windows. They might just be paintings on the wall. You imagine they try to throw Kuchi out the window, it's just a wall, you just smack, smack down. Yes, Guto not suspect. I think Goomba's about to be a suspect, unfortunately.
Both of you heard Mew hitting the chapel wall, right?
So it couldn't be us.
The culprit was definitely on the roof during that time, since they slid Mew down. Because of that, Shuichi and Samugi can't be the culprit. That leaves only Gonta and me as the remaining suspects.
And it can't be Kuchi, because if you touch Mew, he would freeze up. No, Goomba suspect. Unfortunately, Goomba suspect.
Then you're the culprit!
Can't be, Kato. We already explained that.
Sorry for getting your hopes up, but didn't I already explain that's impossible?
Kuchi didn't go to the roof. Kuchi was Mew's target. He couldn't have killed Mew. I don't like the quietness of this part.
If Mew touched him, he'd freeze in place. Kokichi wasn't capable of strangling her.
So then, it's down to one person. And who was that again?
I swear to God, Kuchi. I don't know how he did it, but he manipulated Goomba somehow to have this trial as silent as Akamatsu's. I was like, I don't like how unsettling and quiet it is. Goomba, no.
Well, who is it?
I'm gonna come over there and smack you. Even though you're right, I'm gonna smack you still.
Don't answer, Shuichi! You don't need to answer that!
We do need an answer to death!
This is all Kokichi's trap!
Damn. There's only one suspect left, and the only person who could have done this. This is the hardest. Oh my! Pebbles, take the controller. It's Goomba. Goomba is gonna be the second person I cry for in Danganronpa V3. No. Oh, for fuck's sakes, no. I don't want to. I don't like this trial.
It's Gonta.
No, God, no.
Shuichi?
Yep, Gonta is the only person who could have committed the murder.
I just want to pull a trigger though. Hey, Sogi, don't you love Kokichi? Ew! He died to die in hellfire. And then we take those ashes, we flush them down the toilet. And then we take that water, we feed it to a whale or something and have them piss it. I don't know. Saddest killer reveals since case 1. No, case 1 was good. I thought the chapter 1 was great. Unless you're talking about like case 1 like the first game. I just started calling him Goomba too. Ooh, my precious boy, and now he's gonna die.
You get it now, right? That's the truth we were all reaching for. The thing you guys wanted so badly! A truth without any lies!
Oh, Kuchi's trying to prove that sometimes truths hurt more than lies. That's what he's trying to prove, that sometimes lies are better than truths. I'm sure they mean this is the saddest one. Oh, saddest. Not like bad, but like saddest, like it makes you cry sad. Oh, okay. Case 2 and 3 weren't as sad. I get what you're saying. Like, not sad like they're bad or it's like boring, but like it's like emotionally sad. Okay, I get what you're saying. Goomba will always be in our hearts. This trial is sadder than Totaro's trial. Well, Totaro trial I wasn't very sad about. The saddest trial so far for me was Sakura's. trial, but this is actually a lot sadder. This is a lot sadder for me.
Mew Iruma's killer is Gonta Goku
Yeah,
Hara!
I love you too, Meat, but get the demon! Banish it, Meat! Banish it! Yeah, Akamatsu's death really hit me hard. That was really sad, because you know she was trying to do the right thing, but she just got caught. Or like, I think somebody set her up, truthfully. I think she was trying to do the right thing, but unfortunately it didn't happen. The things you guys wanted so badly, a truth without any lies, Mew, Iruma, Killer is Goomba. Yeah, it's the unfortunate. Terra is more funny than sad, a little both. Yeah, it was, well, and yeah, it was the only thing sad about it is that Nacho kind of set him up, unfortunately, and he didn't mean to kill who he killed. He was just trying to protect the group.
Really? Did Gonta really do it?
He doesn't even know, this poor baby. Ibuki and Yoko's death were kind of sad, a little bit. But again, it's like, I think it's, the only reason I didn't find it as sad is because there was a lot of emotion to like Sakura's death. Like she like sacrificed herself for the group. Chaki's death was, well yeah, Chaki's death was really sad too because of what she meant to the entire group. At least Totaro was a relatable motive. Yeah, because he was trying to do self-defense to death, and this is your favorite character since Nacho? Oh, I'm so sorry, Goomba. I know.
Jeez, is that really your reaction? It would have been fun if you went all crazy.
He's not gonna go all crazy though because he doesn't remember anything. He still doesn't think he did anything.
But you forgot everything. So, oh well.
Oh my god, is his execution gonna be of him making, or is Monokuma gonna make him remember? Is that gonna be his execution? Because that's gonna make it even sadder. Because at least let him die without him thinking that he did anything. So then at least he feels like he's dying an innocent person than dying as a guilty person. Because if he gets that guiltiness on him, he's gonna feel even worse. To death, but Sakura was the first saddest death though. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that made me, I was almost crying on that. At this game, I'm not gonna cry, the game is crying. I know, I'm like, but no. Case 3 is always the one with the selfish, dumb motive. It's always like the third trial. I was gonna say it seems like the fourth trial is always like really sad. Like Pekka, well actually that's not true because Pekko's and Boss Baby's was like the third trial, right? Or was it the second trial? No, was it the fourth trial? Because I know that one was really sad for me too. Because that whole relationship between Mika's motive was kind of understandable. Yeah, a little bit. Pekka was trial 2. Okay, it was trial 2. Because that was kind of sad only because of the relationship between Boss Baby and Pekko. That's what made it sad. Well, I keep forgetting you call him Boss Baby.
A culprit who can't remember their murder is pretty interesting. So, better than nothing. If Gonta remembered, his cover would have been blown so fast. Especially since he's an idiot.
Hey, listen here. He's already going through enough. You don't need to call him an idiot.
Hold on. I still haven't accepted this. This has gotta be Kokichi's trap.
I think it is a trap. Yeah, I think Kokichi set up Goomba for like murder. He set up the murder, like all Kokichi had to do. All Goomba had to do was pull the lever in it, and it activated the trap kind of thing. Okay, so I'm gonna get the airsoft gun.
I still believe in Gonta. He's not the kind of person who'd kill.
Kaito.
I already said this a million times, Kaito. You shouldn't use emotions to—
You want proof? I've got your proof.
Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna get the airsoft gun. I got a bow. I can use it instead. Yeah, that'll do.
After Tsumugi and Shuichi heard Kibo's voice in the mansion, they ran outside. And who did they see out there?
Oh, Shoes and Shiro. Oh, that's true. But technically, couldn't he just jump off the roof? Goomba did see Kebab around here. Wait, Goomba, did you see Kebab around here anywhere? No, Goomba not see him. Oh, but he could have used the toilet paper to get down from the roof. Because he could have used the toilet paper as a rope. Because we found the toilet paper on the lower level. So he could have used it to suspend down back with the boat. What was up there that he could use to get down the toilet paper? Could he just jump down off the roof? Well, I mean that also too. But listen.
Kokichi said it himself. When Mew's avatar crashed into the chapel wall, the culprit must have been on the roof.
I see. If Gonta's the culprit, it'd be weird if he wasn't on the roof.
And the only object on the roof, which is the binoculars.
It's possible that he fled the mansion after he heard the impact.
The classic, the unbreakable floppy toilet paper.
You'd have to go through the entrance hall to get outside the mansion from the roof.
It's definitely gotta be 2-ply.
Is that where Shuichi and Tsumugi ran to when they heard the crashing sound?
And maybe he jumped off the roof.
That's not possible. That rooftop was pretty high up.
Normally, Gonta could have done it, but his avatar wasn't strong enough. How about that? Now you get it, right? If Gonta was the culprit, there's no way he could have been outside the mansion.
Now you can't say Gonta's the culprit. Congrats, Gonta.
Shoes is like, unfortunately, that's not the case.
What? Really?
Yeah, even Shoes is like, yeah, about that. It would have been so nice if that were true. If Kato were right and this horrible trial would, if Kato were right and this horrible trial would just end, but don't give him false hope. I know, it's like,
No,
it's that kind of thing.
That's wrong.
Yeah, even he's like, oh my god, that was the saddest. No, that's wrong.
What? Just because Gonta was at the mansion doesn't mean that he isn't the culprit. All the culprit needed was a way to get from the roof to outside the mansion.
Huh?
Looks like Shuichi got it. I'll leave the rest to him.
Kaito, I know how you feel. I know because we all feel it. But we have to face the truth. No matter how cruel that truth may be, we need to face it. To survive.
Oh my god, is it manga time already? No, he's actually my favorite. Sorry, Goomba, but you're the game's big character, and it's chapter 4, it's time to die. I don't know why that always seems to be the trend.
Whose side are you on, Shuichi?
Oh, that's right, because the Strawberry Room was chapter 4, wasn't it? I just remember Strawberry Room was chapter 4, wasn't it? Yeah, I just remember. Oh god, Strawberry Room was bad to death.
Kaito, please.
Sorry, oh my god, I hated that room. I got, like, it gave me a headache. I got a migraine from that room. Babe, you're buffing. It's chapter 4. It's time to go.
Aren't you my sidekick? Was that just a lie?
Yes, yes, honey. Strawberry House. That's like the most horrific thing in these games was those rooms. Oh my god, the stupid 8-sided thing was also a pain in the butt.
Kaito!
Fine then! I'll tear that sorry reasoning of yours apart and wake you up!
Oh, am I gonna fight Kato? Oh my god, is the last little bit gonna be Kato, where I have to fight Kato instead of Goomba, I fight Kato? He's got the most, he literally got the most lovable character in this game, murdered. I don't give a flying crap what redemption he's, even remotely gets. One right doesn't correct all wrongs. I mean, I do agree. Like, if he does like 9,000 things wrong, one right won't fix it. I heard Kato talking and heard, oh my god, the same time! I got so sick of the Strawberry House I threw. Oh my god, it makes it like, it's just the, I think they did too much. Like, the pattern would have been one thing, but it was a moving pattern, and I was like, oh. I can't doubt my detective work now. If I want all of us to survive, I can't back down. I'm battling Kato, aren't I?
Don't you know Gonta at all? Not the kind of guy who kills someone. Damn it!
I'm finding.
Why won't you believe Gonta?
Kato.
Why are you listening to Kokichi? You my sidekick? Wake
Oh, I
up,
missed one. Oh,
Shuichi.
sorry.
Why won't you believe Gonta? Why are you listening to Kokichi? Damn it!
Damn it! Stuffy, what
Who do you
is this
want to
stream
believe?
title? What do you mean, what is this stream title?
Remember
If you know
what
what's going on in the
Kokichi
game,
has
you would
done
know
to us.
what the stream title is.
Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us? How could Gonta be the culprit? Not you don't want to accuse him, huh?
Oh god, no!
See,
Oh man, I missed that horribly.
There's a reason Gonta's not the culprit. Who do you want to believe?
Hold on, I can't see anything right now.
Remember what Kokichi has done to us. Remember how Gonta's always tried to protect us. Damn it!
There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
There's no way to leave the
Toilet
mansion from the
paper.
rooftop.
Discover toilet paper outside the mansion?
Who do you
no?
want to
What?
believe? Remember what Kokichi has done to us. Damn it! There's no way to leave the
Toilet
mansion
paper
from the
discovered.
rooftop.
Oh, toilet paper discovered outside of the mansion.
It ends here!
There we go. There we go.
Damn it!
The toilet paper we found outside the mansion.
I'm sorry, I missed so much. Yeah, no, Tropicat, if you weren't here, you would understand the title, because technically, this whole chapter took place in the VR world. Because I've been taking, like, so, like, the last stream, I did the first part of this chapter, and it took place in the VR world, and somebody died in the virtual reality world. So that's why the title. saying something serious. Something. Oh my God, Keizo just refuses to believe Kuchi. Well, again, he just doesn't want to get one of his friends killed. And you're fine, Top again. You're fine. I'm just trying to say that. That's why the title's like that. Hey, look, alien. Why won't you believe to death? I don't know. These seem like Phantom Thief outfits. Okay, who died? Mew died. Mew was strangled via toilet paper. I'm just catching up on chat. Goomba killed Mew. Yeah, you chose the wrong person. Everyone dies. The truth hurts sometimes. It's unfortunate. Yeah. The case 4 Funhouse was truly awful. It burned. Like, it gave me a headache. It gave me a migraine. Kuchi set up Goomba to kill Mew. Yeah. His first is a humongous. Oh my God. What trial is this? This is 4th. We all hate Kuchi right now. Like, yeah, just a little bit. I don't. What do you mean you relate to Kuchi? You don't like Kuchi Mudkip? Is that what we're saying? Well, not all. That's why I appreciate the game's darker aesthetic. It's a lot better to look at. Yeah, just a little bit. Not the Strawberry Hill, on the simple. Yeah, so what you missed, Tropican, is this is, I don't know if you've ever played, I forget if you played this one, but this is the 4th chapter, and what happened is that Mew brought us into the virtual reality world to kind of help us de-stress from the killing game, and she ended up getting killed in virtual reality. So who is Yoko? Yoko's from the 2nd game. Yoko, yeah. Yoko from 2nd game, yeah. Sorry, I was like very focused. On that, I have to be like very focused.
That's what the culprit used to get from the roof to the ground.
Toilet paper?
The same toilet paper that was used as the murder weapon. That's why we didn't find it anywhere else. Not at the scene of the crime, nor on Mew's body.
But on the ground floor.
It was outside the mansion.
Hold on. If they used the toilet paper as a rope to get down from the roof.
Yeah, you missed Cork's trial. Yeah, we're past that. That was what? Because we did this. Technically, we did the first part of this chapter Friday, so it was last Sunday that we did Cork's trial. Yeah, we did Cork's trial last Sunday. Because again, I've been splitting up the chapters into 2 halves now. So it was last Sunday. I hated Yoko, but I felt bad for her at the same time. Well, she was starting to finally get like character development, and then she got killed off. Yes, she was a brat, but she never killed, never plotted to kill, never interfered with the investigative trial, Kukichi doing all that, and then some. Yeah, Durkin doesn't like Kukichi very much. I think Yoko's death was sad. It was sad, because again, she was starting to get, like, character development, and they killed her off. I never really liked her, but I never hated her to the point when she died. I was like, yeah, exactly. Oh my God, I heard she was a what do you mean? Oh my God, I heard she was, what? I can't defend my boy Kukichi without spoil, so I understand, I understand.
Then they need to tie it to something. But there was nothing to tie it to.
The binoculars.
I know, because I investigated the roof.
You're stubborn, Kato. You're still going on about this. Again, I think he just wants to protect his friend, and he can't believe that a friend would do something like this. There's nothing you can say to redeem him, do nothing. When you said she was a brat, I heard she was a oh, I see. I was like, what? I personally cannot stand Yoko, but Kukichi is definitely worse.
You're stubborn, Kaito.
Yeah, he is stubborn.
Still going on about
this. He doesn't want to admit it. He doesn't want to see it. Because again, he knows there's binoculars up there. He just doesn't want to admit it.
Of course I am! I'm gonna believe in Gota till the very end!
It's like I stumble over my words or I use the wrong words, so it's like it's hard for me to learn something else when I can't even speak my main language.
There was something that the toilet paper could have been tied to.
What?
Yes, a place where the toilet paper was tied down. The binoculars.
There!
Words are hard. Words are very hard. Words are very difficult. Extremely hard.
The binoculars on the rooftop. The toilet paper could have been tied.
I feel like I'm playing a game on hardcore mode or like death mode every time I speak because words are hard.
However, I don't think the culprit actually tied it down there. They just hung it.
Look at the little chibi culprit.
And then used the doubled up toilet paper to climb down. But in that case, they would have had to tug on it in order to take it down.
Yep, that's correct, because I came up with that idea. But I thought I told Gonta to put the toilet paper back in the bathroom.
But he forgot. Chibi culprit is so adorable. How do you climb a toilet paper? Well, the toilet paper can't tear. So you weren't here, Topican. In the virtual world, objects can't break. So the toilet paper, yeah, like Durgan said, the toilet paper can't tear. So technically, you could climb it like it's a rope. If it can't break, you can. The toilet paper is unbreakable. Most of that's like 4-ply toilet paper.
Oh, I guess he ran into someone on the way and then threw it somewhere close by.
Oh, he ran into Shoes and Shiro, and he wasn't able to put the toilet paper away. Wait, that's actually really cool. It is kind of cool. I mean, it's kind of fancy. Yeah, I was confused about the toilet paper too.
Looks like Kaito's morale is shot, so this whole thing is done now.
The matter does appear to be
How am I supposed to do the manga, though? Because we don't know how he killed because, what do you call it? Because Goomba doesn't even remember. How am I supposed to do the manga if Goomba doesn't even remember? Oh god, if so it was Goomba. Yeah, but again, he doesn't even remember he did it. I hate Kokichi, but his voice is annoyingly pretty. I mean, that's one way to put it.
It's...
So, it's true. Going to really kill Mew.
But I'm the one who came up with the plan. Anyway, just admit your crime, Gonta.
Wait, technically are they... No, technically only Goomba's blackened, unfortunately.
Even though you don't remember, you still did it.
And that's why I hated my writing class. Like, I can write poetry and stuff, but like, writing like theses and essays, no. No, Stuffy, no. This death is, in my opinion, sadder than Sakura's. Well, because it's more feels. Like, Sakura sacrificed herself and knew what she was doing, where like Goomba here was manipulated by Kuchi and doesn't know what the heck he did because his memory's lost. Like, this is sadder. He was so damn innocent and precious, and Kuchi did this shit too. Exactly. And at least, like, you know, Sakura was a very strong, whereas Goomba's like very innocent. Like, he has muscular strength, but I don't think like emotionally strong. I heard Kuchi tried to get Goomba to defend himself. Maybe? Pour one out for you, boy. This is like the second to third time Kuchi made a kill happen, but redemption.
But why did Gonta do such terrible thing?
Wait, before you start crying, you gotta admit your crime first.
Stop.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you shut up. How is he supposed to admit something he doesn't even remember? They even made Mew a backstabber so you wouldn't feel too bad about her. Yeah, unfortunately, because again, she tried to kill somebody in the beginning.
I won't let you, Kokichi. If anyone is gonna get him to confess, it's me.
Get out of here, Kokichi. There's only one ultimate detective. Let him cry, Kokichi, you freaking Coochie. Yeah, exactly.
Gonta, I'm going to look back at the whole case one more time, okay?
Oh, he's trying to make it easier for Goomba. He's trying to, like, ease him. Like, he's trying to, like, look at it. He's, like, kind of got to go very calmly, like, almost like a dad or mom face. Makoto, let's work through this together. Shoes, what the hell did you do this time? Pretty much.
When you're convinced, you just let me know, all right? Let's end this together.
Oh my god, the precious boy.
Okay.
Oh no. What is this? What color cord did the culprit stick in the right port? I don't know if I have any of these. Bottle of poison? I don't have a lot. Oh, this is a bottle of poison. That's a bottle of poison, I know that for sure. What was posted in the entrance hall of the mansion in the virtual world? It's a map. What did Mew do when the others left the mansion? She messed with the sign, right? What is this? Who's this? Oh my god! Who was in the kitchen? Who was in the dining hall? Who was here? That's why I was gonna say I'm doing this How's Goomba title. I know, I feel so bad, Goomba. I'm so sorry. I do. What object did Mew use when she got to the mansion? She used the phone. Let's do this coloring book together, Goomba. I know, I'm really, it's so sad because he's like trying to make Goomba feel better about it, even though there's no way to feel better about it. What did the culprit use to strangle Mew? It'd be the toilet paper, right? The toilet paper that doesn't tear. Let me unlock these real quick. What is this? Kato Momoto logged out. Who was logged out against her? Oh wow, I was on it. That was just lucky. He's like a child. He is. He's so innocent. We're cried over. Of course, Mew hides the poison in her chest. Yeah, well, of course. What other ones did I unlock? What is this? Map to the virtual world. That was way back here. Way back here. What was posted in the entrance hall? The map? I don't know why the map's important for this. Stupid Coochie. Lattice used like a sled. That would be all the way over here. Where is it? This? Mew smuggles in a hammer through the signboard into the river. So that's back here. Where's the smuggling? Where does the smuggling the hammer go? This? What color cord? No, that's not it. It's the color cord. What was the weapon that Mew brought to kill Coochie? That was the hammer. Where is it? There it is. He's like a child getting blamed for a crime he forgot. Exactly. Well, it's like an adult forced him to do it, because technically Coochie's got more brains than poor Goomba has. So it's like an adult told him to kill somebody, so he did it because he was told to. And now he's getting blamed for what an adult told him to do, kind of thing. It's like really fucked up. Yeah, kind of like peer pressure. Yeah. Okay, I need to go back to the beginning because everything's unlocked now. So we got that. Who was investigating the kitchen? That was Shoes. Where's Shoes? Like, I guess. This is Shirogane. This is Kato. And what's this? Who is this getting outside the mansion? That would be Goomba, the culprit. Hell, Mew tried to kill Coochie. I was gonna say, Mew tried to kill Coochie, so technically she's like the most, what do you call it? Like the most uninnocent person. I don't know what other word to use other than most uninnocent. The binoculars and 12. No one would be mad about that.
This is the truth of the case.
The case began last night.
That Shoes is a great thinking one. Yeah, no, that one. Mew killed Coochie, I would be more thankful. I would say I wouldn't even like dab. I wouldn't even like bat an eye if that happened. I mean, yeah, unfortunately we'd have to like kill Mew or execute her. But again, I would be like, I'd clap as she went out to her execution. And they found out they'd be sad for Mew dying. That's true. What, Mew wasn't innocent anyway. And thanking her dab only when Goomba gets put. Oh, I'm not dabbing only when Goomba gets put. Also, she played along the Mew's plans. Let's be honest, he couldn't have just not went to the roof if he knew her plan. I mean, Coochie, not Shoot. Oh, but also Coochie played along to Mew's plans. Let's be honest, he could have just not went to the roof. That's true, but he went there anyways. Cause you saw him in the picture being like, Goomba, do this. Did you see what she did to Kibo, Pork Bob? I'm putting out a hit on Coochie Fire, one to kill him. Gets an entire horde of dragon gold and platinum for first one, fire one.
After being convinced by Mew, we all logged into the virtual world.
Do you want to redeem that now?
You have to plug the memory and consciousness cords into the device. So, we all plugged those cords into our helmets and entered the virtual world. But the culprit had accidentally plugged their cords into the wrong ports. Because of this, a connection error occurred between the culprit's brain and their avatar.
We still voted for Coochie, right? Unfortunately, no, because Coochie would get us killed. What? What was that?
As a result, the culprit would forget everything that happened in the virtual world. It's possible that this had an effect on their avatar's personality as well.
We need some silly to get through this, through what is going on. Now I understand why you did it. You want something like funny to laugh at while we all cry in sadness. If Goomba dies, we all die. Vote Coochie. Just we all go down. We want Goomba to live. We want Goomba to escape. So we'll all sacrifice ourselves for Goomba to escape. How has he been nothing but a nuisance law? He did nothing truly bad until this chapter. He just lied his attitude because y'all two hate him. But again, like what he did, Goats, is pretty fucked up. He forced somebody who has like a childlike mentality to murder. It's like, that's pretty bad. When we vote Coochie Man, do we get a bad ending? Probably. We all die probably. Mechanical Mall, oh my goodness. You only do it if you don't. You only do if you don't vote. That's interesting. Wait, why didn't you just fucking mark them? What do you mean mark them? The chat would die for Goomba. We would all die for Goomba.
Because I can't believe that someone so kind could
Oh, you mean
murder.
mark the ports. Yeah, that's true. Or like, at least already have it plugged in so all they have to do is slip on the helmet. I mean, the chapter ain't over yet. I mean, that's true, but still.
But we had no idea this error even happened. And so, we all logged in one by one. Meanwhile, Mew was the last to log in.
I'm absolutely sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, drop the kid.
She had modified the killing game simulator so she could accomplish a specific goal.
It's okay, it's fine, it's gonna be fine. Like they're gonna say hugs, it's fine.
After Mew confirmed we were all logged in, she took out the bottle of poison
placed it on Kokichi's seat. This was done to make it look like Kokichi was killed by poison when we returned. Yes, the reason Mew modified the simulator and brought us to the virtual world.
I'm super sad for Goomba. He is another awesome character. I'm not a monster Goomba flippin'. I love Goomba. It's so sad.
Was to kill Kokichi in the virtual world, but make it look like he had died in the real world. After we had all logged in,
look at their chibi
you
versions.
explained the world to us.
Damn, you all must really hate Coochie. I would say Goats is one of Goats' favorite characters, so not all people kill Goomba. Of course we hate him. He's my favorite. I would say Goats likes Coochie. Coochie is invincible, I guess. Why not shove it in his mouth so he might drink? I don't know. Well, no, because it'd be too suspectful though. Like God, because then everybody, because wouldn't he die instantly? Like so then everybody would be like, well, what happened to Coochie? And then they'd all log out and go to check on him like instantly. I love this.
Use the salon phone to log out. Objects are unbreakable. Your avatars use all 5 senses. She also explained the map of the virtual world in the mansion's entrance hall.
I hate Coochie, but I'm also a compulsive liar like him, so
But her explanation was intentionally false. She wanted us to misunderstand the world. However, one of us was able to see through her scheme. The very person Mew was trying to kill, Kokichi.
How could you, Dirk?
Kokichi was going to use Mew's plan against her and plotted her murder. But Kokichi wouldn't do it himself. He used a patsy to be the culprit in this case.
I mean, force it in his mouth and wait for it to take effect later. Oh, I mean, well, no, they said a little sip would instantly take effect. Like, it was almost an instant poison. It's not like something that takes a little bit to effect. It, like, almost instantly happens. Kuchibi is more like, Kuchibi? Oh my god. But why Best Girl try to murder? Why not just stay alive, Mew? I don't know. That's the only thing. Unless she had a reason to try to get out. When I'm in a situation that isn't perfect, I lie my way out. It's on reflex. I mean, it sounds like a defense mechanism almost. Tasha's the oh.
Kokichi was tight-lipped about the motive, so I don't know why the culprit agreed. But it seems as though right after logging in, when Kokichi and the culprit went outside,
and then wait for his stomach acid just break the bottle there before and then wait for his stomach acid just break the bottle there before killing him? Wait, you just saying like shove the entire bottle? Is that what you're saying? So the stomach acid slowly eats at the bottle? I don't know if that's... No, you probably just choke on the bottle at that point.
They were already working together to execute the murder.
It's a pretty big bottle, like God. I don't think everybody could... I don't know if that would work. Mmm, tasty, delicious. Let's try it. Oh.
Eventually, we met up with Kokichi and crossed the river to the chapel. Mew had us split up to try to find some secret of the outside world. Kaito, Kokichi, Gonta, Tsumugi, and I investigated the mansion.
That's true. You could technically put a little bit of poison in a smaller bottle. That's like something that would dissolve in stomach acid and then have him swallow it. So bottle poison. Oh my goodness. Mew shoes definitely has one. I mean, that's true. I'm pretty sure he has smaller bottles instead of a giant bottle. After the trial, everyone commits the last murder at that time. Coochie Coos. That or they just push him in while like Goomba's being executed. They're just like, here, you should be executed too, and push him in with him. Well, the title is an Sword Art line reference. Well, that took me so... Yes. Yes. No, yes, but yeah, you're right, Tropicat, it is. Or a pill with it. Maybe. That pill would probably be easier.
While Maki, Himiko, Kibo, and Mew investigated the chapel. Splitting us up was also part of Mew's plan.
I was wondering when I was wondering when you noticed.
At the chapel, Mew told Maki that she was going to look around outside.
Oh my gosh, she's zooming!
After our group while we were heading toward the mansion.
Fine, Tropican. Again, that memory's a weird thing.
once she made sure we were across, she dropped the bridge into the
See,
river.
that would be the most suspicious thing to me right there. Like, why did she need to touch the banner? Why did she need to touch the sign? Like, you know she did it on purpose. Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online worst anime of all time. I don't know if it's the worst. That's a big bold statement. I don't know if it's the worst. I have no idea what Sword Art Online is. You don't know what SOAO? Have you never seen that, Giant? It's a pretty good. Well, the first season is good in my opinion, and it kind of gets weird. It's a very mediocre. It's an okay anime. I'm offended. I love. Oh, it's not good, but not the worst. Yeah, I hate it. Oh, I mean, everybody has their taste in animes. Nope, never seen it. I mean, the first season I thought was good, and then it just got weird.
This was to trick us into thinking that the river separated the mansion and chapel. At the time, we thought nothing of it. It was just another one of Mew's pranks.
Especially season 2 got weird. Got really weird.
That's why we continued with the original plan to find the secret of the outside world. We went to the mansion and split up to look for clues.
Man, introduced you to the horrors of Yuricha, Bitch Club, and Boku no Pico. I have never heard of those, if those are actually animes. Kirito for Life. I've never heard of those.
Kokichi searched the salon. Kaito searched the roof. Tsumugi searched the dining room.
Shirogane as Chibi looks very precious. I've seen all of it. It's sort of like, it's not bad. I like. It just got weird for me. And again, like this first season was great, but it just got weird.
I searched the kitchen. And finally, the culprit searched outside the mansion. Around that time, Mew was headed for the wall that was on the side of the chapel. She passed through the wall and headed for the mansion to kill Kokichi. You see, the wall was a special wall that Mew had added herself. This wall was programmed so that only objects could pass through. And Mew had changed her avatar settings from human to object. That was the hidden route she prepared for herself.
I mean, it should have been very noticeable, but I mean, anybody could make their avatar look like anything.
She set up a wall that only she could pass through. Mew headed toward the mansion, but she was seen by Tsumugi on the way.
I would have been happy if Mew had completed. I would not have been upset, that's for sure. I guess.
When she entered the mansion, she pulled out her cell phone. She didn't tell us that there was another way to log out. Then, she spoke a name into the phone, which forced that person to log out.
Which was Kato. And say, I mean, I guess you got a point.
It was Kaito who was on the roof at the time.
Why does it look like it was a painful experience? Why does it look like he's being abducted by aliens? What is that face, Kato?
The same roof where Kokichi and Mew were going to meet.
Unless it was just such a shock that it's just like, oh my god, like literally looks like he has a stroke. Kato,
Having
no.
Kaito search the roof and then forcing him to log out.
He's going super, oh! Electrics go brrr.
She was making him look the most suspicious, but her plan didn't go smoothly. Kokichi was waiting on the roof with a culprit and the toilet paper used to kill Mew. While Mew was distracted by Kokichi, the culprit snuck up from behind.
Oh, thank you for the sad pity story. I appreciate you. You wanted to give Kokichi the death bug, the biggest bug. Well, Mew's plan is almost perfect. If she did not commit it, she might have gotten. She did commit it. She might have maybe. I also think she didn't plan on Kuchi because again, she made it so obvious. Chibi Mew is so cute. All of them are pretty cute in Chibi form. But I think Shoes would still find out it'd be Mew. Yeah, I think he agreed. It would have been very hard to prove her guilt because he is pretty much based about, pretty biased about Kato. Yeah, I think also, like, again, like, I think if she hadn't made it so obvious that she was trying to kill Kuchi, I think she would have gotten away, or like Kuchi wouldn't have caught on. Kuchi's so smart. Again, he's a liar, but he's a very smart liar. Foreshadowing, maybe? Maybe.
and used the toilet paper from the mansion's bathroom to strangle Mew. This was only possible because objects in the virtual world are unbreakable.
Yeah, it's a little intense. Again, just put a very small poison container in my... Like God's like, why couldn't she figure... It's a very simple plan. Why couldn't she figure this out? It sounded like he was ripping her spine. It's a very intense sound. That quadruple ply is intense. Thanks, story.
Mew's avatar was strangled to death, and the shock killed Mew in the real world. After the murder, Kokichi left the cleanup to the culprit and left the roof. He probably returned to the salon as soon as he could to avoid drawing suspicion. The culprit then took the lattice from the storage room and placed Mew's body on top along with the hammer and the cell phone. The culprit threw the lattice over the railing and forcefully slid it down the roof slope. With a body on top of it, the lattice became a makeshift sled and flew off the roof.
0 to 100 in 0.001 seconds. She goes zoom in.
It went through the wall that only objects can pass through before crashing into the chapel.
This, oh my god, the urinal cake could have taken anyone at least thought of who to target. Could have taken anyone at least thought of who to target than Coochie. I mean, true, she could have done anybody but Coochie. I mean, Coochie's pretty smart. It'd be very hard to catch Coochie off guard. Her head went bonk, very big bonk. I'm so sorry. It's fine.
That was the crashing sound that Kibo heard in the chapel, and we heard in the mansion.
Kokichi would be the best Kokichi would be the best to kill, but I'm just saying it's like he's a very smart boy. You'd have to catch him like really off guard.
Mew's wall hid the fact that the mansion and chapel were actually right next to each other. That's why Tsumugi and I were able to hear the crash from the mansion.
Goomba, give me a hug now, Goomba. I love you, Goomba. I'll always love you. It doesn't matter if you killed somebody, I still love you. Because none of her classmates would be like, oh, how could you? Oh, I guess Coochie's gone. Sad day. Someone's gonna kill Coochie Man and just take the L until I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna snap and kill him. Maybe Kato. Kato might kill Coochie next chapter just to be like, I hate you. How dare you do what you did to Goomba?
As the final step, the culprit had to then get off the roof. Because we were at the mansion, they couldn't take the stairs or they'd be seen. So they used the toilet paper again to escape from the rooftop.
Coochie, you egg, he steps. Well, because again, like I think, like again, what do you call it? Kato's already dying. So Kato could easily kill somebody like Coochie that he really hates and be like, guys, I'm the culprit, just execute me, I'm already dying anyway, so might as well just get it over with. Again, we saw him spitting up blood, like he was really sick.
They hung the toilet paper from the binoculars on the roof and used it like a rope to climb down. Once the culprit was safely on the ground, they pulled at the toilet paper to retrieve it.
Someone will happily sacrifice themselves to kill Coochie, I think so. I swear I've read the play in English. Oh, you've read the play in English class?
They would have returned it to the bathroom, but they ran into us as we were leaving the mansion. In a panic, the culprit tossed the toilet paper somewhere nearby. Without that one little mistake...
Oh, it's Macbeth? I've never read Macbeth. I never. Kato, you are either killing or dying next chapter. Please, I fucking beg you, kill the fuck out of the griffin. I beg of thee. Akamatsu came back from the grave to kill Coochie and leave. You imagine? I mean, we know that there's ghosts in this game.
We might never have solved this case because the culprit doesn't remember.
Poor Goomba. He doesn't even remember. Poor thing.
This is the truth you've forgotten. Gonta Gokuhara, the ultimate entomologist.
Oh, he's even breaking his bug case. I bet Kato. I have a feeling Kato kills Gucci next chapter. Well, we know there's a ghost. Yeah. Well, and there's also ghosts in this one because we've seen with like Pork and then the little Moto Cub ghosts and stuff. Why those shoes look so. You okay, Pebbles? He looks good. That's why. Oh, poor Goomba. I know, poor Goomba.
This is the truth we've reached.
Sorry. Gonta not really understand. Cause Gonta not smart boy.
Oh my god, precious boy. Bisexual panic? Nah, I'm fine. Just came up with a meme idea. Oh, to the meme machine, Pebbles.
But if everyone agree, then everyone probably right. Gonta, trust everyone.
Oh my god, he still believes in the group. This is so sad. Alexa, play something. No, play something happy. You know, that's just like. It's like, no, Alexa, no. Man, chapter 4 fucking sucks. Yeah, it's always, I don't know why chapter 4s are always like really sad. Well, no, yeah, no, chapter 4 has been sad in almost every game now that I think about it. My baby boy to death. Mudkip, no.
Gonta.
We don't want to death this time. I've been waiting. No, Mudkip. Alexa, play Barbie. Oh my god. For so long. Mudkip's like, I want to see murder. I want to see. Oh my god. Play. Oh my god. Despacito.
Why? Going to kill Mew. Forget everything. Going to even think he not do anything bad. And then going to try to blame someone else. And make everyone suffer. Why? Why going to do such terrible thing?
Gonta, it's not your fault.
It's Kokichi's fault. He must have tricked Gonta.
I agree, it's Kokichi's fault. Alexa, play. Oh no.
Huh? I totally didn't trick him. Before we go into that, it's voting time. We should finish up the class trial first.
But is this the right answer? We're not being fooled by Kokichi?
Unfortunately, I don't think so, Himiko. Unfortunately, I wish. Double execution? I don't think so, unfortunately.
For once, I wish that we were.
Kill Kokichi too, if only. I mean, technically, what does Monokuma say? If there's a tie, both of them will be killed? As long as one is the blackened?
Huh? Wrapping things up already? What a buzzkill of an ending. It lacks the rush of previous voting times. Well, after so many killing games, I guess it was bound to happen eventually.
Vote Kokichi to it for our baby. I probably will die, Kokichi. Yes, tie the vote up.
It's just as well. This killing game is a bad influence on the baby.
Oh my, Monotaro. You're even starting to look like a father.
I'm so scared, Sophie. What will you do? I don't know. I just kill everyone. So fucking... I hate Kokichi so because he killed my precious baby boy. They have a child. Yeah.
I gotta get my act together for the baby.
You missed that part. They kind of hooked up at the end of chapter 3, and it's been kind of unraveling here. Montero, why did you bring it up? I don't know. Fuck Yoko, fuck sweets lady. Is it? Yes, it is Tropican. Yes, it is. Because I'm
now then, pull yourselves together and let's begin.
Yes, they are brother and sister. Shut up, Monotaro. Mari said you're not the father. Oh, Mari said, oh, fuck Jungle. Oh, wait, whoa, what the absolute? Yeah, I'm gonna commit ramen on stove. Oh.
The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time.
But that sounds like a waste of ramen. Very good ramen. This bitch ass Coochie is a fucking trash can. Oh, plot twist. Monokuma's father. Oh, you imagine? That'd actually be even more messed up. Dad, I want to see murder. Plot twist. Monodan was a father. I'm actually gonna try it. Let's see. We are in fucking agreement.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the results.
I see we both are can agreed on something. We're fucking agreed. I hate this shit hand. I told you, Sogi, you can vote for anyone. It doesn't matter who. I will vote. I will vote for the that you voted on. Sexy liar. Oh my goodness. 2 people voted for Coochie. Who else voted for Kato? I bet Kato voted for Coochie. See, we know die. We live.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
As funny God, I agree with my brother. Like, Oh my goodness. Poor baby Goomba, my precious boy. Oh no, I hate this. I dislike this chapter. My heart hurts to death. No! Oh my god, that's so sad. Plot twist, it was Ramtaro. Oh my god, if it was Ramtaro, I couldn't. And poor Goomba. Oh my god. Oh my god. My poor baby. Even though I'm sad, I'm curious to see how Goomba's. I'm curious about his execution too. But the trial itself was very interesting, at least karma for making us wait. What do you mean for making you wait? God forbid I didn't want to break the most important part of the game, which is the manga. Didn't want to break it up. Oh, and horrible. Yeah, unfortunately, horrible. Too bad. Bucket's like, just do it.